Boom, we're live. Hello, welcome to the Root Winter Tournament, round 2, game 15? 15. My numbers are all off. Welcome, my name is Guerric, this is Lily.
Hello.
Our players today are none other than Outis.
Hello.
Honsou.
Hey.
Steve Owen.
Greetings.
And Isao.
Hi.
Thank you, everyone. The draft has been dealt. Y'all know what to do. Y'all know where to find me. So good luck. Have fun. I'm going to go on mute and let y'all get started.
No base factions.
No base factions.
Good show.
Very well.
I'm getting cut off.
All right, I'm moving. Cut me off.
I'd rather you get cut off than me.
That's fair. All right, so here we go.
Actually, I would like to try the mountain with the modification with the Lost City.
Yeah.
Let me.
I will say, mountain map scares me with badgers in play after yesterday.
Also, Vagabond's good for that.
Also true. Okay, so we've got ourselves a mountain map.
All right, I think the layout is slightly less favorable for badgers to run away with things, but hey. River Folk in 4th seat, very safe pick.
Very safe pick.
Should be. Well,
I saw a hammer for a second there.
tell me if you
I
can
still see a hammer.
my cards or not.
I see an
It
ambush,
should be
and I see a
clear
sword.
right
And
now.
That
a
is a-
propaganda bureau.
That's
and
a pretty
crossbow.
solid hand.
That is a stacked hand. All foxes. What about a great lizard's hand?
You are high energy.
Sorry.
You're fine.
It's morning.
I just-
Wait till we get to tonight's game. Then I'll be half asleep.
Very juicy cards for the heavier.
Well, I'm thinking about losing one of them. No, so.
Yeah, Jim, they really could have played anything with that faction.
They could have.
See,
Thanks, hey
look.
Joey.
Look, I should just keep my energy. Leave me alone.
You can have your energy. I was not criticizing. I was commenting.
I guess.
I don't know.
Okay.
And.
I do love that the main factions are,
Set
like the
up.
big factions are, Marauders and Riverfolk. And then,
I will
kind
start.
of have a Harrier, but I do think the Marauders, Riverfolk versus Marauder factions would be quite, no, God, no.
Those hand cards at 2 is generous.
It is very generous,
Seriously
but
fine.
I mean, it's hard to tell because you don't know who's going to be in the
No, I think
draft.
three is-
Although, to be fair,
Three with these
Three.
cards is good.
better,
Especially with the
better.
bird cards and the thing. Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, there's
Yes.
most of the factions are going to be able to buy, and
And,
3 will still get you the Vagabond buy.
Yeah, I think 3 is a perfectly fine
Yeah,
price
because I mean,
there.
all of these factions have a lot of warriors for the most part, except for maybe Badgers.
I will
But
play Lord of the Hundreds.
all right, we got a Warlord.
So I choose a homeland clearing on the map edge that has 2 or more clearings between it and enemy homelands. So that's
I mean,
gotta be one of these 4.
Well, the others don't have a homeland clearing, so.
Yeah, actually, the Warlord can set up anywhere, or any edge,
yes, including with
Right
the
now, you
Waters.
can choose any-
including with the Riverfolk, because the Riverfolk do not have a homeland.
Oh,
So
the
who are
Waters
these
don't have a
players?
homeland.
They're these players.
Yeah, read the names. Learn to read, dingus.
No. We've got Isao, Steve Owen, Honsou, and Outis.
And yes, we do have winners.
We'll
we
get to that
have.
in a second. We'll get to that in a second.
Okay, okay.
Let's hold.
Okay,
I want everyone to pick their factions first.
okay.
But the answer is yes.
We have
Let's
winners.
talk about that in a second.
I think you're hyping it up too much.
No, I'm not. Freaked me out when I pulled them. Okay.
Oh, you're top left. Okay.
2-slot bunny clearing, solid.
Yeah, always. The 2-slot bunny clearings are always good. There's actually a lot of 2-slot bunny clearings on this board.
There are, but this one's not on the river, so that's nice.
That is nice.
Not on a ruin though.
Yeah, the items are another ruins.
Katari is having flashbacks to a coffin.
It has been the weekend of Warlord with coffin makers.
Although we didn't get that yesterday. The
most
third,
recent
third
one,
game
yeah.
this weekend, so.
Take the vagabond.
Oh. Quite sad, quite sad.
Things are getting hairy.
Please don't leave me with the Badgers.
Yeah. Okay, I will say,
So
if I was in first seat, this would be my dream of having to choose between lizards and badgers. Anybody else, this is probably a nightmare.
Yeah.
I still see 2 of your cards. Oh, see.
Yeah, it's gonna be like that until we do the whole exit and rejoin thing.
Yes.
So,
I'm not sure how that's happening.
Steve, if you want to just turn them face down.
Yeah, okay.
Smithy Elliott, Harrier has not shown up very much in the tournament. I've heard several reports of people playing with the tournament rules and still wrecking face with Harrier, like in casual games, but we just haven't seen very much Harrier in the tournament to really properly evaluate its strength level.
I know round 1, I think Thief was the dominant winning vagabond.
Yes, but it also showed up a few times.
I believe it showed up a few times. I know every vagabond did show up in round 1.
Pawn first in any forest.
Yeah.
But if you want to check out more things, just go to my website because I don't remember them off the top of my head.
What? How can you not remember every statistic?
I'm sorry, I know I'm a failure. But yeah, go to makecraftgame.com to see the statistics for round 1, round 2, and then we're going to have some overall tournament stats coming up later this week. So check that out.
Where is my pawn?
I think there's soap in this.
I did not wash that.
It was me. I washed it right before I used it, and I thought I wiped it out, but I think I left some soap in there.
We can't ping.
I know the soap flavor of dishes, and it is not good.
Let me just have a look at the board.
At least my mouth is clean.
I remember in the first game I could ping.
Yeah, sure.
Wow.
The ability to fly is really powerful for Harrier. That is very true.
Oh, I see. Thank you, Guerric.
Your guy over here.
Clicking, clicking, clicking.
I think Steve Owen was having trouble finding his
Just
meeple.
thinking, right? Steve?
Yeah, I'm just considering what. Well away from the warlord, I think. So.
No, come hang out.
Actually, so
here it is.
this may not be a popular opinion, but if I was a vagabond playing with Warlord, I'd want to start close to the Warlord to steal the artifacts from close by.
I mean, I'd just start where you should really always start on this map, is in this center clearing or this one, because you have 3 ruins.
Triple ruin, yeah.
In this case, I would pick this one because, like you said, it's close to the Warlord.
Yeah, I would say closer to the Warlord just to steal the ruins
You can
from
click
him.
done.
All right, now for the hardest choice for most people. This is very hand dependent.
Yeah.
It's funny for me, if you've got, in this position, if you have a lot of bird cards or a decent amount of bird cards, you go badgers. If you've got a lot of suited cards, you go lizards.
Pretty much.
That's just my feelings.
Okay. So
I'm happy with whatever choice this is because these are my 2 favorite factions.
normally I would have to choose badgers, I guess, but I have 0 experience with badgers.
I was going to say, in terms of pure faction mix,
So I will try to win as a
lizards are going to struggle against Warlord, but they are going to do well with otters, so it kind of balances out.
Yeah. The real thing here with lizards is you're going to always want
Also, this way we can.
Sure, T. Yes, I would pick lizards 9 out of 10. It really does depend on the hand for this, but lizards and badgers are my 2 favorite factions. So
I'm happy to be friends with
I can
you.
be a little blasphemous here.
This is the first game in the tournament to have both lizards and otters in it, which is going to be huge for both of them.
That is true. That's true. As also a fun fact, neither lizards nor otters are on the leaderboard for round 2.
Consta, to answer your question, the Warlord cannot loot the Vagabond, and likewise the Vagabond cannot aid to take items from the Warlord. The 2 just hold on to their items.
Mm-hmm.
That is correct, yes.
But yeah, so in this situation with a Warlord, I've learned lizards, you always want to have at least 2 acolytes and just have clearings that can easily get around each other. Like having a fox, a bunny, and a mouse adjacent.
That said, it's hard to argue against starting in the corner. You have a 2-slot mouse, you can put 2 of your 3 starting warriors here, and you've got a good bunny setup. I mean, you don't have the defensibility from mobs, but you're
pretty far from the Warlord, though.
You're far from the Warlord, and you have your 2 suits of 2-slot clearings.
Yeah, and I mean, if you need to crusade into the bunny clearing is the most concerning for that mob, considering it's a ruin. So you have a fox clearing next door with a Lost City
You do.
to easily crusade over as
Lost
well.
City does protect this one.
Yeah, Lost City
No,
does
it's
offer a
just-
decent amount of protection, which is also quite nice.
Sorry, what'd you say?
I was just kidding. I just put down my VP tracker and the rest from me and
Yeah. Someone had just put a card in my hand again.
wait. I did what?
We're just having some TTS troubles.
TTS troubles indeed.
So I should put 2 warriors in my acolytes. They weren't. I'll take them from my supply, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
Doing it right. All right, so now seems like a good time for me to
And my
go back to chat.
outcast
Well-
will be.
No, we have to wait for this.
Okay.
Sure. Let's do mouse.
Yeah, maybe you should use the lizard wizard. Well, at least as well as doing it there.
Sorry, what?
You know, lizard wizard beside next to the
Oh, right.
file. Should use that.
I will say that's an impressive formation that the Otters have gotten themselves
They
into.
are very tight knit. I like to think that they're all just hugging each other in order to maintain the death ball.
I like to imagine they're actually like shaping into a ball, yeah.
Right.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is really funny to me to see the 4 corners just being like, all right, we got
So-
3 corners.
And
I almost wish we had that one person in the
Special
4th corner
wishes.
just to
I
like
mean,
have
I
that
can-
OG setup.
get you anything, you know, I'm a good tradesman.
I'd never say no to a bird ambush.
Yeah.
I have a suggestion.
Yeah.
All 3 of you have won before, and I haven't. So I think you should let me win, and then we can all go through to the next round.
All right, Steve Owen letting the cat out of the bag. We have 3 winners in this game, and Steve Owen is not one of them.
I appreciate Steve Owen knowing this too
Yes.
for some reason.
Okay.
Oh man, this
Discarding we're gonna
that makes me laugh pretty hard.
I
Yeah.
think you just want to put them on the deck.
I feel like this is the first time in round 2 I've seen someone come in knowing who the winners at the table are.
Yeah, and trying to bargain with it.
Yes, like that's not
I
something.
know. I know some players have sort of thought about it a little bit and talked a little bit about it, but they haven't like come in prepared with that knowledge or anything.
Yeah, like I don't feel like I've seen that
Getting a hammer, turn 1.
that often. Although this is the first game we've had 3 winners going
Yeah.
in.
How would the Harrier get a hammer turn 1? Just exploring?
Well, no, I mean, sorry, buying it off the.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Abigail, do you want to buy this card? The anvil, will you?
The Vagabond says yes, very enthusiastically.
I'm not really interested in. No.
It would, Smithy Elliott. It would.
Good.
Okay, I've decided.
All right, I think that is the spiciest hand that Outis could have kept.
So I really agree with getting rid of
Okay,
boat builders because it has you already offer riverboats.
No,
So you don't want someone to get that card. You want them to buy from you.
Yeah, I did that already.
Oh, okay.
And O'Reilly, I definitely agree with that.
Okay.
Colonel Cabbage, he already set costs to 3. He can't change them after the other factions are draft.
Yeah.
He had to do that during his setup, which
So the
was
first player has
before
to
any
click
factions were
down.
picked.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm listening to them.
And then we
How did
What?
Steve Owen picked up that somehow? Oh boy.
Steve Owen needs to leave. I
Yeah.
can hear him still here.
Steve.
Maybe message him.
There's Steve. There he went.
All right. Put the bots card back.
Yep. Oh, I need to fix this.
Yes, you do. Hide the other one. No one will ever find it.
No one.
Ever. It's impossible.
Let me pick my color.
Boop, boop.
Oh yeah, we have
There we
to.
go.
Yeah. Yeah, we just need to promote us.
Got Isao in the right position. Got a seat.
Gotta wait for Steve Owen to get into his seat.
Or just force a minute. What to do?
He's loading.
Loading.
So let me know when we're all in.
Real quick, before you get started, could somebody hit start recording on the object over by the rulebook for me?
Yeah, sure.
Many thanks. All right.
Let's see what we got for our lizards turn 1. I am excited because I love lizards.
What? I've never noticed that.
What?
Lizard's starting off great. Not placing these back on the
Yeah,
the
I mean that makes
faction board.
already got a good start off going. Got a draw.
Yeah, I'd
Sorry, are we...
pay money for that start.
I would definitely pay money for that start.
Guess we can start. Yeah.
Okay. So my outcast is what it is.
No, it's hated.
It is hated.
It turns hated,
No conspiracies.
and that matters.
I'll
Actually, no, it doesn't.
reveal-
It does not matter in this particular scenario.
Yeah, there's literally. Oh, you could crusade from here. You could crusade a couple over. If you had a lot of mouse cards, you could crusade a couple over here. I would like that actually.
That would be quite nice. Okay, double build on the homeland. Perfect. Love to see it.
Bodison, the Unchosen was Badgers.
Yep.
To hate it because it's already mouse and then it stays mouse. If it stays, it gets hated, right? I'm not
That's
sure
correct.
if it's this way at the end of at the start of the game, but
It does not matter at the start of the game.
you know what I mean. What I'm saying?
Yeah, no, it does move to hated
Yeah.
because the initial outcast was
Yeah.
before his first turn, and this is
Yeah.
his first.
Colonel Cabbage, the reason I'm
Sure,
not advocating the lizards buying from the otters for that hammer is that it's not a card they can really use.
Yeah, but denial.
Denial is good, but
Sorry?
I don't
You
know.
didn't want to buy?
I'd be happy to buy it.
No.
Just pop a recruit down in the Lost City, so you have your safety dude there.
Right now.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm all for it.
I will.
I really want them to put that Growth's Gardens back because that's actually bothering me. Score?
I will discard
Turn 1, score, let's go!
to score.
Oh, so yeah, just a fourth card.
A fourth card is
Sorry,
nice, that's
sorry.
fair.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Okay,
I
noticed
forgot
it.
To put my... So chat is probably flipping.
Just a little bit.
Like this, it's
I mean, like I said, I'd kill for that start. I'd kill to have 3 gardens just not exist in the game.
So,
Yeah.
I'm scoring 2 points.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, we're getting
Turn
there.
1 Marine Broker?
We're gonna get there in a second, yeah.
Holy crap!
yeah.
Do you mind if I move your pieces around a little bit? Because I notice sometimes you put them down and they're a little off. But
Yeah, no, it's totally fine. This is still due to my Sorry.
Isao has a legendary
I'm just
ping.
a little OCD with the tabletop stuff.
I understand. And I will reveal a rabbit to recruit.
Okay, it's a good start. I think I would have agreed with you. I would have liked to see maybe a Crusade of
Yeah.
1 down to there to have a 3/3, and then maybe build a garden.
Yeah, and then you could immediately build the garden. And then I would have really liked to purchase the anvil and recruit here. I think that would have been like a perfect turn 1. But this is still a solid one, assuming we craft that Murine Broker.
I have feelings about the Miriam
So
Broker,
the outcast suit is mouse. So I'm able to craft with the mouse.
I think it's going to pay off in the long run.
I think it's going to pay off in the long run too. I agree. It's just hard to see lizards go down to a 3-card, stay at a 3-card hand.
Yeah, it's a
but
little
at the
bit.
same time, they can buy a card. They can supplement it.
It's a little bit of a tempo loss right now, but I think it will pay dividends in the long run.
I'm drawing 2 cards.
Well, now. That was 1 card. That is 2 cards.
I think this.
Boo him more. Boo him more. All right, now we go to our vagabond, who I would be. You are buying that hammer, sir.
You want to buy vagabond?
Buy the hammer.
Yes, I like that
Buy
anvil.
the hammer. Yep.
I exhaust.
seen that coming.
I exhaust and refresh my 3 items, and you get 3 otters, I believe. Thank you very much. It's a pleasure doing business with you.
Peas of Crab, the reason I would have liked to have seen the Lost City recruit is not to necessarily establish yourself there. It's to have a crusade option
From Fox.
From any outcast into this garden clearing if you ever need to defend it.
Yep. So that anvil buy is really good for multiple reasons. Obviously, because it's an anvil, but 2, we
search the ruins.
We happen to know that Steve Owen has a tea in hand.
Assuming he kept it.
Assuming he kept it.
We don't know if he kept it.
He might have a tea in hand, which is quite a good start for the Harrier. That is a boot.
And
Don't forget your point for Florian.
Yeah, thank you.
And yes, the variety. It is just like, a little bit of nice passive hindrance to have a lizard around.
So that's
Yeah.
1 point.
I mean, Warlord wanting to be in clearings by themselves, and Lizard's like, I'm gonna spawn 1 in every clearing, just cause I can.
Yeah.
And that actually feeds really well into the Lizard meta of getting acolytes, because you're forcing the Warlord to fight you.
Yep. There's a lot of reasons why lizards do like Warlord. It's just mob tokens are the big shadow looming over the whole thing that makes them hate Warlord.
It's not the smoking gun of the Woodland Alliance, though, because the Woodland Alliance's main thing is that.
Right.
My boot.
We could become real friends if you explore this ruin.
Smithy Elliott, I would consider doing more with landmarks. Problem is, I don't like most of them. They're not fully released yet, so they certainly were off limits for this tournament.
We'd have to do some more experimenting and see what works and what doesn't.
And I really don't like most of them.
I love the idea of the Raft on Winter, though. That one's been sticking in my head for quite some time.
I mean, there are some cool ones and some cool ways to use them.
I don't know so much about randomizing because I feel like that'd be too much.
There's more to do there, but it's for a future time.
Discard 1, but I'll let you carry on with your turn.
The Vagabond needs no relationships.
Okay.
We moved there. Did we do anything else?
No.
1.
Okay.
I am going to buy that ambush card.
Oh.
Vagabond needs to discard before.
Also, no path moving. That would have been something good to do.
And
That would have been great to do, especially because it's discard. All right, overfed otters again. Let's go.
Yeah, the Harrier was already, feeding otters.
Not relevant. Then I choose a different mood. And if you guys don't mind, I'm just going to
discarding that ambush?
the pile on my board and use the mood manager down here.
We are discarding that ambush.
Was that Steve Owen discarding down to hand size?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
Okay. Then I move on to daylight. I have nothing.
I am surprised to see the Warlord
So I
purchase
command
from
hundreds.
otters.
Yeah, so that's what I was starting to get to, and I got distracted. That is a little bit surprising. It's
Oh, okay. We did not have the card to build. I see.
Got it.
Okay, that makes a bit more sense. We wanted to get that second. What the heck are this thing's called?
Here.
Stronghold.
Yeah, the second stronghold
He
down.
has another ambush card.
What? That would be crazy. Can you imagine?
Wow. would be some high-level mind play.
Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
That's the end of my daylight. So now I incite. I use this fox card to place a mob token here.
Bye, T.
I oppress. I get 1 point for the 2 clearings. And I draw 2 cards because I'm rowdy.
Stuff by Rudy. There's a lot of cannibalism in this game. Haven't you noticed that before?
I mean, they are animals.
Okay.
That's true.
No, protect.
Otters are especially vicious. I mean, to like get their food, they like smash things against rocks. It's scary.
It is scary.
First, I will.
I would be curious to see someone try to do dividends in this game, but
I mean, there is a solid argument to doing dividends once, maybe twice in the early game if you get fed a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's getting you points that are outside of the normal ecosystem of the game, which is totally valuable in the late game. But everyone does need to remember, you can only do dividends if you have a trade post on the map.
Oh, really?
Yes, that is very frequently forgotten. You have to have a trade post and you have to defend it as such.
Yo, Soup Kitchens! Best card!
Actions on this.
Should have played Badgers.
Well,
All these
anyway,
bird cards. Yeah, otters are definitely the cutest, most terrifying creatures. I would 100% agree with that.
Soup Kitchens, is it good for the world? No. Okay, no.
It's good for me, but it's not like incredible. Because if I want to get my oppression, I have to get rid of all of your people, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The big thing it allows is for you to rule a clearing with just a mob.
Yes.
But if you have that many mobs out that you're using them to rule clearings like on their own,
Something else is happening.
something weird's going on, yeah.
Hello, Kazner.
Hey, informants, that's good for Warlord.
I think you mean otters.
No. Let's please not do that again.
Alright, I'll stop talking.
No, I'm pleading that the players don't do that again. Please do not craft informants as otters.
Or do it to make everyone think that you wasted the turn. I appreciate that this bottle is completely clear on the screen because it's so green.
Oh, it is.
2 games, the 2 were won by the Lord of the 100, so we have to watch out.
That's true.
I will say that I do primarily play the digital version of the game, so I don't have a huge amount of experience with Lord of the 100.
The gamble on Garric's sanity
I'm
today
a very warlike person,
is,
so
I think, audio related now.
And that was not going to be what I did.
All the boots. So many boots.
Spend these to put down a trade post.
Okay, put it down to Fox.
Over here. Go 2 points.
It doesn't get us any crafting on its own.
No, it doesn't. Hey, what if we had the hammer? I mean, Gooey Koobui, you have to have a trade post on the map to score dividends.
Yeah, I think the rip is just like spending committing a bunch of funds to draw
cards.
Yeah.
That's fair.
The dividends play would have been place the trade post and do nothing else.
Yeah.
Put down
maybe recruit a warrior, but not much.
another trade post.
Okay, we're crafting the sword. No, we're not. We're getting ready to craft the sword.
Over here.
Clearly, it's informants.
Yes. Mobs take out any cardboard.
Yeah, so
Buildings or tokens.
this is actually a good way for otters to place a trade post that they know will get removed because the mob's going to stick around.
Nope.
Meaning they could then potentially place another trade post there on a future turn.
Absolutely.
It can be a very powerful strategy for...
Probably no, I will.
Oh, never mind. But it can be very good for otters. It can be very similar to Eerie, placing roosts on top of mobs in order to sustain their decree.
Yep.
This can help prevent you from getting like locked out of placing trade posts anywhere because they're all on the map.
Okay, and then are we using that last rat to craft a boot? Because I wouldn't.
I like that.
I like that. I like that a lot.
To
That's a good
boots. Let me think which
Now
one. I
question.
guess I will.
The one big downside of this is you're farther from the river, so this warrior is less likely to ever join your death ball.
Yeah.
But this suit is better for you.
And like I think we kind of saw yesterday, you want to get those crafts off early.
One thing I would have liked, I want to say it before we finish, I would have liked to see a path,
Thank you.
a closed path removed.
Absolutely.
So first of all, I should have said if I want to
They made a giant note to self.
price of 3.
Marine broker.
Good price for
He is the broker of marine animals.
cards to score later on. You have.
Yep, they forgot it. They should have done a card for that boot,
You can use those.
which is
The
gonna.
fun
Oh,
card.
sorry. I even set a reminder for myself. So you just crafted something, so I should draw a card, right?
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, go ahead.
If it's alright with everyone, I'm gonna draw.
Uh,
Well,
Yeah, go
Yeah,
for
set
it.
up a camera.
Go for it.
Nothing really.
9.
As long as it's not, after you draw a card or fight a battle, I don't care.
So you're still thinking about this delicious bunny card for your.
That is a
future.
delicious bunny card. I'm not gonna lie.
As a matter of fact, I am. Sure, I'll fall for it.
I would have probably tried to
So
bargain with the others to
you
put their
might have
prices down to
pump the
2,
brakes a little bit on feeding the
because
others.
the cards aren't
Giving them
as
a
good
lot of
anymore.
pieces already.
The
That is true, but I'm a lizard. I need all the help I can get.
yeah, I'm me. I like overfeeding the otters anyway. If I'm lizards, I really like overfeeding the otters because they typically don't bother you. You're typically just creating a problem for whatever red faction there is, which in this case is the warlord.
And I will say, it was very clever on Otis's part to get rid of
doing
the
any-
bunny, the
hard
bird-suited
is
boot
right?
versus the bunny boot, because the bunny boot is very
Oh, no.
delicious for the
No,
Yep,
it's
for the lizards.
lizards.
Jenny Fox, right?
Box, yeah.
And depending on how many cards the lizards
And I'm not
discard
doing
this
anything
turn
in,
for
in
scoring,
Fox.
I'm hoping to see some
Would you
paths
mind
cleared,
if I
honestly, because the lizards are going to have to discard the card
cards
anyway.
here?
Yeah, please.
The problem is you can only clear the path in daylight, so you can't reveal it, take it back, and then do it.
Very well.
Oopsie.
So
Nev, I don't believe you.
mouse ambush.
I'm letting you know I have an
to
ambush.
recruit.
I reveal a mouse card. That card is an ambush. I want everyone to know it's an ambush. Did I mention it's an ambush?
Stay away from my crap!
Discarding mouse card to score 2.
Good. For those people who also have this problem of having high ping, if you right-click, you can do some quick actions to help put things in places that don't drive me crazy.
Then I am
I understand you have the issue, and I do not blame
Yeah.
you at all, but I do say I want things in their perfect little piles.
revealing bunny to recruit. And I'm revealing 2
Yep, okay.
bunnies to build.
I would have not liked that recruit. I would have liked to see that score with dominance. Officially decided.
In fairness, if you don't know the player who's playing Harrier, there's a very serious concern that 3 warriors and 2 gardens could be a Harrier target.
Okay?
That's fair. That's fair.
I would just want to.
With the Harrier only having 1 sword, I don't know if it's...
Explore, get a sword.
That's true. That's true.
Crossbow, sword.
Yeah, that's fair. That's very fair.
It is on indeed. Oh, sorry. Oh, damn it.
Nope. Wow. What are we doing?
Having fun.
Don't lose your cards. They're all that we have.
They are very important for me. Yeah. So I could craft fox.
I'm not gonna lie, I definitely don't know what the word marine means.
I have
That's what Chad's been talking about.
I know, that's why I'm like reading it.
matter of fact.
Oh,
lizards are in my favorite position of having way too many cards in their hand and quite happy. And the other thing about buying cards from the otters early is it puts lizards in a position where they never will have to buy again, for the most part.
Well, the fun thing about buying is that it lets you go over your hand limit, essentially. So there's a lot of value in...
Yes,
hi,
Jimmy Marcus!
There's a lot of value in purchasing later just to go above that hand limit, essentially.
That's true.
4 months.
I will say Marine Broker with
more.
lizards can be really powerful. There was one time I started a game with 11 cards in hand because of the amount of items crafted between my turn and the next.
This is it.
Guerric Blue, if lizards wanted, they could start shutting down a press. And actually, otters could too.
Also, Guerric Blue, I'm pretty sure you're Francis S. and congrats on that game yesterday. I'm still thinking about it.
Do you want to buy that?
Oh, no, thanks. No.
It is round 2.
Got a sword already.
How many swords does a flying scroll really need?
How many swords do I need?
Jackmeister, badgers were not picked.
I'll exhaust my...
Chat's moving. I'm having trouble keeping up with it and focusing on the game.
I'll focus on chat, you focus on the game.
Look at the...
Okay, so we went to the lizard clearing just to say hi, I guess.
He's just standing there, menacingly. That's what I'm imagining that Harry was doing. Also, Harry's a she, so you know what I mean.
All good. Yeah, I recently found out all of the skeletons in Vast Mysterious Manor are women.
Bag.
No, all of them are labeled as she in the rulebook when I read through it.
Really?
All of them.
Huh. Cool. Even the wolf?
I did not get to the expansion.
Oops, it's gone upside down.
I know, I was like, what? Stabby's a she? That confuses
so I score 1 point.
But okay, I'll take it.
Yeah, Katari. So this is a good comment to point out. We are giving away this ruin here, and this is something we've been seeing in a lot of Vagabond games in the tournament.
In round 2 specifically. I feel like round 1 we saw a bit more denial.
That might be fair.
Unless there were deals brokered.
We've been seeing it a lot lately, that they give away that ruin, and it's concerning.
Another big, I'm
not opening a path again, just want to call it out.
Not opening a path. My other big concern, not aiding.
Not aiding.
We could have aided.
We wanted sword to
Lizards are like, that's juicy, and I love it.
You sure?
Yeah. Okay, so the mouse dom card hitting the discard. Lizards are super happy. Ooh, coffin makers. I found the coffin makers.
Cards unless I really need them.
Okay.
Oh. So
all right. Step 1, I raise, so I get this rune. I get a hammer.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's brutal right there.
And that's why you don't get the Warlord Get Ruins, because Vagabond just lost its hammer.
Yeah. I mean, this was interesting because there was a 50-50 chance between the sword and the hammer.
Yeah.
Either way, Warlord is happy because it's a prowess.
Right.
But that losing the hammer is brutal.
Vagabond lost 2 hammers. That's true, because Vagabond purchased a hammer, right?
Correct. Vagabond has the other hammer and now cannot craft it.
Cannot craft it ever.
But in the right situation, they can convince the lizards or the otters to craft it by aiding.
You could aid it to someone and convince them to craft it. This is very true.
Yeah, because otters are able to craft it right now. And lizards, if they're in the right suit, will be able to craft it.
And then you can press that next time, I would say.
I'm going to count the middle square as a mouse and put my mop there.
You don't have to count it as a mouse. It's always a mouse.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Okay.
Did he roll?
Yes.
Okay, it's a quiet
So I
one.
get 2.
No, he used the die, and then I think it was Isao who spawned this and was like, you should use this.
It is quite big and fun, and also doesn't always roll the foxes.
And I get...
Or weird-looking foxes.
On this square.
Oh, dear Lord. So many warriors.
Yeah, Warlord is a problem, which is a big reason why I was perfectly fine with lizards overbuying from otters, because otters are the answer to the Warlord problem.
Yeah, I mean, honestly,
Doesn't matter.
Lizards definitely want
choose a
Warlord and
different
Otters to get
warlord.
into it and just kind of like sneak by.
Yep.
They're like, guys, we never win. Don't worry about us.
Yeah, lizards are just racing while trying to pit these two against each other, Otters and Warlord.
I mean, honestly, Lizard has set up a very good scoring engine. At this point, they can become the most annoying people.
They could. I'd probably like to see a little bit more buildup of defenses here. And of course the one here, just to have a safety, but yeah.
Now I craft using my strongholds. I'm going to craft fake sail.
Jackmeister, it is
So
weird how often people
drawing cards.
pick Vagabond after Warlord.
Okay.
It's been happening a lot.
Warlord had coins in hand, unsurprisingly.
Green broken.
So I was expecting that craft. We're taking
That
the item
surprises me.
over the points. Okay.
Warlord typically takes the points.
Especially on a command item.
Then I
Yeah.
move on to the command step.
Yeah, I also agree though, like, if I see Warlord, I have an option to Vagabond versus something else that I don't know how well they're going to interact. I feel like Vagabond is a better denial counter for Warlord.
I'm going to
just
move
in terms of
these
items.
3 guys.
Okay, we're protecting our mob token. Lizards are like, don't protect that.
Watch it played. Hello.
Hello again!
Again, with 69 people. Wow. Hello.
Welcome!
We are, 2 rounds into this?
Yes, we are in round 2.
These 2 here.
We are seeing a very powerful Lord of the Hundreds.
Then I
Emerge.
advance
Emerge.
my warlord. I'm going to advance here and
Wipe the
attack
otter.
the river folk.
Go ahead.
Yep, setting up. 2-1.
Okay, that
Good
otter
roll.
still had a knife.
So you still.
That's a point for Warlord.
Yeah, that is a point for Warlord.
And then they're probably going to advance to a 5th clearing to get the 3 of
My
press.
second prowess.
Yep.
Yep.
I advance here. And I'll
This is
take
a good Warlord player, and
warriors.
that's terrifying.
Yeah.
This is
Did
very
you
much,
score
we're like,
point
we're going to
for
need another
getting
death
out
ball,
the
and we're going to
papers?
need that now.
I did. Then I.
Yeah, this is actually one of the most interesting things about this faction mix-up. Otters and lizards very much like kind of squatting in minimal clearings.
Yeah, they don't take up a lot of presence on the map.
So
unless
Warlord's
unless they elect to, which
they kind of
should
have
now.
to at this point.
Very quickly getting out of control.
Yes, Warlord can very quickly.
Very, very quickly.
Smithy Elliott, yeah, it's so often people just don't open paths on Mountain Map. I think it's because we have so many digital players who just are not familiar with the map and they don't realize they're leaving points on the table. You know, literally.
Yeah, I would definitely appreciate the Vagabonds taking up some of those points, especially because Vagabond is discarding cards at the end of turn.
Right. I mean, that's just completely wasting opportunities for points.
Card with this one.
I mean, watch it played. We've got some people in this tournament who are like, this faction I've never played before. Let me play it in a tournament. Let's go. So never the wrong forum to get into it.
We have a lot of people who are coming to the TTS environment in meta for the first time for this tournament. A lot of people who entered the tournament with almost exclusively digital experience, which is very exciting.
Yes, I love the boldness. Love it. It makes me quite happy. Got some Master Engravers.
Great card.
That is a great card, especially for Riverfolk, who need more points from things.
Before I start doing this, am I allowed to look up rule stuff? I have a question about how one of these cards interacts with my faction.
Look it up.
Am I allowed to just Google it?
I think that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, Guerric says absolutely.
It's okay. You can look at rule books during the game.
Yeah, you can look at the rule book. You can ask me questions. Although that tapping is very loud.
It is quite loud. Oh, that's what that is. Is that what it sounds like when I'm like going at it?
Yes. Yes.
How to win as otters. I think that was Honsou, so that was how to win as warlord.
About, keeping the warlord in check.
Yeah, at least I want to disrupt his oppressed points, I guess. But I mean, I will do that, and I'm doing this turn. But of course, I need help. You know, and You know what I mean?
Yeah. I will say for Isao, probably with any extra cards in hand, wants to start recruiting in Warlord clearings.
Sure.
Stuff by Rudy. Jake did ask if he's allowed to listen to his own podcast while watching the game. I told him no.
I could buy something off you.
Yeah, cool. I think that's going to be a great idea. I will move.
All right, I think we're seeing the formal alliance being built between lizards and otters right now.
I committed this one to move, and then I will send these two to put down
a trade post.
All right, I think we're setting up for that Master Engravers, putting down a mouse.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
that's actually a pretty great clearing for the otters, especially with a mob in it.
Yes.
Because it's like, burn, put down whatever I want. Burn, put down whatever I want.
It is great.
Just repeat that loop.
Great for putting out.
Setting up for soup kitchens.
Great for putting out trade posts, yes.
Absolutely. Okay, so we got 3 left.
One to battle.
If you were otters here, would you...
Before you battle and we agree on this, I would like to make sure that Harrier is on board with doing something too. Otherwise,
bringing Harrier into the alliance, the anti-warlord alliance.
It makes sense. You don't want to be... You don't want the person right before the problem.
The Lord of the Hundreds.
Yeah.
Yes, it's in my game plan.
as in your immediate game plan or your eventual game plan?
Pretty soon game plan.
All right.
But in this position, do you think squatting or attacking is better for countering Lord of the Hundreds?
I think attacking. I think you need to offset the recruits, take advantage of the attacker advantage that's inherent to root.
That's fair.
You know, you're gonna get the better roll when you attack.
Wow.
It is the better roll.
It is the better roll.
You hate to see it.
Smithia, we have had 0 battles so far, but this is only round 2.
No, Honsou battled the.
Oh, you're right.
Otters up there.
We had 1 battle so far.
Yeah. So this is the second battle.
Yeah, but it still was a round 2 battle.
Another one to battle you again.
I think otters did not leave themselves enough actions to go take out the warlord himself.
Agreed.
So I think this is fine for what they're doing.
I have to lose one, right?
What mood is the warlord?
That's a good question. Wrathful.
Okay.
Which is an interesting pick.
Very interesting. Who was first seat is Isao, which is the lizards.
Yeah, if you look at the top right, they are in order. So lizards are yellow, their first seat. Pink is the vagabond, their second seat. Red is warlord, third seat. Outis is teal is riverfolk, fourth seat.
We got 1 lizard left. Do we take out the point?
I kind of like leaving it there.
I think the question is, are you leaving it for...
I think I battled him.
No. Warlord was picked before the Vagabond because we draft in reverse order.
Yep. You draft in reverse turn order.
So it was Otters, Warlord, Vagabond, Lizards as the draft.
Open up that.
Yeah, Shirt T, he did. He crafted the coins and kept it, which is interesting.
We got a path off the board!
Yeah. I thought we'd had 1 already, but no, this is the first one. Good to see it, though, because otters are another faction who very much like
7, right?
The closed paths.
Put down 3 trade posts.
That's correct. He should be at 7. He did not get his 2 points for putting the trade posts down in the Lost City.
For the open
mistaken.
It's a point for you. Denies points to the warlord. It's a point that comes from sort of like outside the natural ecosystem.
Which the otters need.
Wait. Would you consider lowering your prices to 2?
Before I do that.
I mean, my rationale is that you already have 3 of my warriors. I'm really uncomfortable with giving you 6 I know eventually you will give them back, but
Yeah, I mean, I have police. I've done some policing, and I will continue doing that. So, but I want to have something for that. So I'm
Otter should be at 8.
to keep it at 3.
Why?
The boot.
Boot.
But yeah,
I mean,
Das Boot.
there's
Das
nothing
Boot.
game breaking that
Star here.
I mean,
Yeah,
Harry,
Otter should be at
I
8.
think they're gonna buy the sword because they don't even have one
So
hammer.
actually, they crafted that boot round 1, and they ended round 1
Remind me.
at 2 points, so they missed it.
so I mean, you would be the only one buying this turn. So why would I change it to 2?
Because I would be much more inclined to buy. As in, I will definitely buy if you lower it to 2, and I will. I'm not sure I will buy if you keep it at 3.
You will buy at 3 because I mean, I'm not telling you. Sorry, no, I'm not telling you. But
You will buy a 3, sir!
This is what we call haggling.
You buy at 3.
You are telling an Indian this,
Thank
sir.
you.
I know, it's a joke.
Result.
Catch you later, Jackmeister.
Next turn, definitely not all of them, maybe, but more than half of them. Let's put it that way. Okay.
Right. Do you trust the otter?
I think that's a deal.
We have 10 left in supply. So buying at 3 would take us down to 7.
Otter with a gun.
How many
Bye,
will you
sir.
give back next turn?
I do say
I will give back at least 4.
you did get the Mirroring Broker from the coins getting crafted, so that's good.
All right. Then I'm. It's a deal.
Okay.
All right, Lizard's giving into it. We'll see how that goes.
Your turn.
Yeah. It's my
Just your
turn.
eyebrows.
Very first thing. I'll buy the Master Engravers.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, taking Master Engravers
It's a good card to
away
buy
from
because
the.
otherwise I would get
the
too many
folk.
points.
Yeah. That is a good thing to grab away from otters. What's our
Yeah, I
lost?
don't know why you didn't just
It's gonna bunny.
Yep.
grab that yourself.
We couldn't do it. We didn't have enough. We didn't have that capability.
He would have had to warp his whole turn around putting out those mouse
So the
Absolutely.
trade
outcast
posts.
is
Gooey Kabooey, I do agree with you, but the lizards had to try to haggle.
Yeah. No, I mean it's totally within Isao's right to try and haggle.
If you just put the pile down, or here you go. And then while it's there, you right click on it.
Oh, sorry. Can you do it for me? Thank you very much. Sorry. Thank you very much.
No problem.
I'm not.
Honsou was trying to teach about the discard, and I don't think Isao cared.
No.
Too many conspiracies. So
He bought 1, 6, and 7.
let me
Yeah.
think.
I was trying to think,
That's an insane amount of actions for the lizards. I like it.
what would you do with a bunny, outcast, and 2 acolytes? Anything?
No.
Let me
Absolutely
think,
not.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm not saying anything that's an immediate.
Like, if I don't have bird cards in hand to get up to those 2 acolytes, I will never spend them with mobs on my
So I
first
will.
Yeah, it's well. I mean, that's the thing. You could take out that mob. You could crusade over to it.
That's true. That's true.
You could just eliminate that concern.
Then maybe I would do that.
I will get the dominance card.
Where did the bunny dominance card go? Oh, it's in his hand.
But we're dom swapping. Always like to see dom swapping.
Yes. I will say, I feel like that is the one thing that
Twice.
I've seen a lot of digital players have
And to
in
recruit, I will spend. I will,
in their meta is
ambush.
dom swapping.
It's something that is part of the digital meta.
Engravers.
Alright, so we're recruiting 2. I think I would have liked to see this in the Warlord clearing up top.
recruiting-
At least one of them. Just to be annoying.
Here.
Yeah.
There, and maybe even...
Maybe even drop one down here just to like block a future.
Stop giving the otter so many pieces.
And here.
I would say, actually, honestly, I would put it in the top one, and I'd put one in the Lost City.
Spending the dominance.
Oh yeah, Lost City, duh.
To score.
I don't think we need to reinforce that clearing that much, but maybe that's just me.
Okay. So rabbit is Sorry, mouse is done. I will
What's wrong?
reveal
Just make faces.
Gotcha.
1 and 2
All right, so we're crafting a boot this turn.
in rabbit.
Nope, can't get it.
That helped.
Then I will pand a dominance to score rabbit for 2.
Very nice.
Yeah, thank you. Sorry. And I will dig a tunnel also by spending tunnels, which is very appropriate, I think.
Lizards are opening a path.
I mean, honestly, not the worst of choices.
The only reason I don't love it is because we could be disrupting a press.
Yeah, I really wish we had seen, like, that's the way the lizards really want to interact with the warlord, is just get in their space and be like, hello, I'm here now.
Right.
Would you like to kill me and give me acolytes? Thank you very much.
We really need to see a two-axis attack here. We need to see them propping up lizards to do military assaults, and we need to see recruits to slow down their scoring.
And when you said propping up lizards, I believe you meant propping up otters.
I did mean propping up otters, yes.
I'm just translating
Sorry,
for those who don't speak Guerric.
All are children of the lizard cult.
I guess.
I would like to see that boot craft. Especially since we're drawing through cards.
3 in supply, Kaznar, after that turn.
Not craft anything, and I will draw 3.
No crafts.
I would have liked to see that boot craft.
I really would have liked to see that boot craft.
I feel like that would have been good, because you don't... The one thing with lizards is always taking opportunities of crafting when able.
And it's the last boot.
I wonder... I am curious... Oh, no, never mind. Otters claim that they were going to spend 4, which means they're going to put down 2 trade posts in the clearing.
I will discard the dominance.
Yeah, Kaznar, we even could have seen the recruit that went here go down here, though.
Yeah.
Like, not that I don't love, bolstering up your garden defenses, but that is in a way bolstering up the defenses because it's creating a target that isn't the garden. It's creating something they need to deal with down here, which eats up their action economy.
Absolutely.
Indeed. I will refresh.
Before you do that, I still have that sword.
Don't craft anything.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. That
You
Nazi warlord took my hammer.
Oh, he took the hammer. Oh, I get it. Now I get it. Yes.
The warlord did take his hammer.
I will exhaust my.
Also, I love Steve Owen's accent.
Do you want to switch first?
The way he said that made me very happy.
Where am I? I'm here. Yes. So so I'm going to do 2. No.
So hover over the room and then press the number 2 on your keyboard.
And we've...
Yeah, just hover over it.
There you go. There's your sword.
Yeah. Very welcome. Thank you very much.
The Harrier is not the god of hammers.
Oops.
Time to battle the warlord, huh?
Yeah. So I'm going to exhaust a boot. Oh, no. I'm going to spend a card.
Never gonna...
Oops, damn. Sorry. That's great.
Oh, boy.
Damn.
Yeah, there you shuffle it.
Yeah,
Yep, there it is. Perfect.
Propaganda Bureau, very useful. So I'm going to open this up for 1 point.
Okay. So path points starting to be...
I'm sorry.
We're doing our best.
I know. I'm sorry. The flip caught me off guard. I was not expecting to flip the closed path. That surprised me.
Now, as I said, I will exhaust a boot to go to here.
Yeah.
That's our
I
only
will
movement,
exhaust
unless we're going to aid the river folk and get that boot.
crossbow to take out the.
No, we're just killing everything.
Yeah, okay, we're just murdering.
It's just murder, man. It is just murder.
Yeah.
Look out, that squirrel's got a gun.
And I'll exhaust a sword to attack
no.
mob token. Do you have an ambush?
No.
Okay.
All right, so
There we go.
Vagabond already kind of messing up on points. Should not be at 5.
And I get another point.
Should it be at?
It should be at 5 now, right? Oh, because they explored 3 times, and they've removed 2 pieces.
That's it.
And a path?
And a path. There it is. Okay, I forgot the path.
Draw
We
2
just did it.
cards.
I forgot about
remember?
it.
It was the hilarious flipping of the path.
I'm sorry, it wasn't a coins ambush. It's really the one play that's stuck in my head.
Oh gosh.
Wait, sorry. Did you forgot to place your relationship token?
Who wants relationships?
Oh yeah, that's true.
The Harrier's a lone wolf.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
You
it
don't.
doesn't
The
really.
Harrier has no
Louis, it was
friends.
one of my favorite moments ever, so I'm sorry.
But for now,
It was wonderful.
Oh yes, I haven't done that. Yes, that's important.
Yeah, I mean, next turn, when you come over and you start aiding me, and we really build that beautiful foundational relationship, then you can put my token on it.
That's why you can put the marker.
Yeah, I know.
Lonely ranger or harrier. I mean,
We're discarding a charm offensive.
So all yours, warlord.
The warlord.
Okay.
All right, so the warlord lost 3 warriors. They're gaining 4, so they're still a positive of
What
1.
happens?
Yes.
Someone's watching.
Okay.
No, someone's hearing the game audio.
Someone's hearing the game audio.
Someone has speakers that are being picked up by the mic or something.
Gotcha.
It's happened once or twice before, but their game audio must be loud enough that it's like really picking up.
Interesting. They chose to go to the back line. Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, you're done with ruins. Just put them in places you can protect them.
To this clearing.
Can't bitter them away, so
Cannot bitter them away, because bitter is the hammer.
hammer.
Not relevant.
One day I'll
Hammer!
remember.
And I choose a different mood. Choose a different mood. What do I want to do here?
What mood are we going?
I'll
Are
be
we
stubborn.
angry? Are we okay? There's no stubborn. So we might be angry,
And I
or we're
move
just
on
trying to be safe.
daylight.
One of the two.
First, I craft investment.
Oh my lord.
The second gold coin.
Not taking the points
So
again.
If you're crafting, I get a card.
Also
Yeah.
fair.
It's not an item. Oh yeah, it's an item. Okay, I'm getting a card.
Wow. Crafting both coins, but not taking points!
And did you craft for points or for the item?
What do you mean?
I mean, think about it.
Oh,
You have to choose because.
Oh, I have to choose? I didn't know that.
Yeah. Oh, didn't
Oh,
you do
shit.
that?
No, I cheated last time. I took both last time.
Oh really? I didn't
I didn't see him do that.
I didn't see him do that.
Yeah, you have to choose.
I'll
So
go
I guess
I guess this, the
Oh, I'm not actually here. I'm. In that case, I'll just drop down to 5, and you know what? I'll take both coins as the items. That's fine.
Sure.
Okay.
That's your choice.
Oh, now you look a little bit less scary, I have to say.
That's what
I appreciate the less scariness.
in there. Wow, I feel bad. I'm sorry, guys.
It's so scary. Don't.
That's so funny. I didn't notice that.
That's all
I
right.
mean, it makes sense though, because he went from 1 to 8 last turn, so the 7
Oh.
points.
Yeah, okay. If you went to 1 to 8.
I have things tracked because
Then
I decided to do this.
Move to my command the 100 step. I'm going to spend Leap Adventurous Mice
I'm glad they caught it now, though.
Yeah.
That's
and build
nice to hear.
stronghold here.
Lizards are like, please don't set up next door, friend. We don't want that.
Now,
Man, the outcast is so random. It's just
I'm going to spend this bird card to exposed.
I like how once the path started getting removed, everyone's like, "Oh, right, these things."
Right.
You're
The
allowed-
floodgates opened. Blood was in the water.
Absolutely.
Then I do command the hundreds to send this one guy here.
Yep. Very nice. Very nice.
Now I move to advance the warlord. So here's prowess number 1. I move. Prowess number 2. I move and I battle the Harrier, and I'm going to loot you instead of attacking you.
That's not a thing.
You cannot loot.
Nope.
You cannot loot the Harrier.
You can loot the vagabond.
Oh,
It's from his what's the box?
I mean, technically,
Crafted items box. He doesn't have it.
no, you can't do it. You can't do it because that's right. The law of root says that you have to have an item in the crafted item box
That is correct.
because that's why you can't do the mole thing.
why I should have played a faction that I knew. So instead of going to the center, I'm going to go over here.
Are you sure? I mean, you still can hit him.
I mean, it's still a good idea to hit the vagabond.
You guys
like that.
Vagabond. I got to deal with the otters.
Yeah, I think this makes a whole lot more sense personally.
Agreed.
Otters, I'm attacking you.
You have I'd wish you had more warriors in your army, but you have stubborn to protect you, so
Okay.
You too.
Okay.
kind of protect you.
1, you lose 2.
Are you stubborn?
Yes. He's stubborn.
I am not going to.
Yeah, the 3-step command, the most powerful action in the game.
So that scores me 3 points. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, that's a very dead warlord if I've ever seen one. At
That is a very dead warlord.
least I'm hoping that's a dead warlord.
1 card.
I don't see any way it doesn't die unless the table just chooses not to battle at all.
Okay then.
Warlord's still looking good. Like,
Right. I mean, that was a 5 clearing oppress.
right.
We've got 3 strongholds down.
So I would like to remind you that
Insolent noisemaker. This has come up before, but it came up yesterday, which is why it's on people's minds. People sometimes misinterpret command as being move, then battle, then build, as like you do all 3 things for one command. Jake thought that in his game yesterday.
That is not how that works.
It is not how that works.
I wish that's how that works.
No, you don't.
I also wish that Lizard started with less clear, without that first row of gardens. I wish for a lot of things that would break the game very fast.
Okay, I commit this to draw first.
Okay. Ooh,
What me?
tasty.
Hello. Then I will.
All right, now are we going to see an honest otter?
That's the big question.
And
Yes, we are.
Honest Otis the Otter.
thank you.
Honest Otter Otis.
Gooey Kablooey, killing the warlord always is going to hurt the warlord because it halves the recruits right now.
Right.
Actually,
And-
well, it doesn't have the recruits, but it gets.
Instead of recruiting 5,
They're
they
only
will
recruiting 3.
they'll recruit 3 and technically lose 1 warrior to turn it into the warlord. So it's really more like a recruit 2.
Yeah.
And I will.
That is so loud.
So loud, it hurts.
Part of the problem is when Honsou talks, he's very quiet, so I have him turned way up. But then, like, I don't know, I guess the mic is closer to his...
Hands.
Yeah.
It's like the one time we had a friend whose mic was always on his forehead, and I'm not sure how the heck he continuously did that.
I will draw another card.
All right.
We've given 2 back. We've not given 4 back. The
That-
promise was 4, was it not?
The promise was 4. Now, I probably would prefer.
Then I will spend
Oh.
1 to recruit
Thank you.
over here, and another 1
There you go. We got our 4.
over here.
Move, battle.
I hope so.
Seems fine to me.
Or move battlecraft if we have the one we don't need to kill. Use the second battle.
This one.
We probably will, though, with stubborn.
Oh, just roll 3.
Whoa!
Sorry, I took your VP, your victory point marker. Where
Where were they?
What was your scoring,
6.
Vagabond?
There it-
Sorry.
Is 6 the real score, or
Yes.
What was the Vagabond scoring?
Lizards,
5,
this is
I think.
Vagabond,
Alright.
got it?
and this is Otters.
I
Maybe
see.
we can ask Guerric because I don't want
We
to.
can just rewind time. We can.
No, do not rewind time.
Nah,
Rewind can get funky. It was at 6.
okay. Thanks.
And this is why I write stuff down.
Thank you, Garrett.
Yeah, thank you, Guerric. Sorry for that. I commit this to. I think I committed. Oh yeah, I committed to move those. Yeah, that's what I was.
Yeah, I know Bodison, but
And then I will.
game's not over.
You never know what can
to
happen.
Battle the warlord.
We do have a broken battle map.
Over
Good
here.
notice.
Ambush.
No ambush.
Oh, the map broken? Yeah. We need Guerric to help us. Save us, Guerric. God of War. Which is very fitting because Guerric is probably comes from Guerre, French for war, right?
Oh, yeah.
Could be.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
I think so.
Hey,
I don't. Yeah, I know Latin better than French, so don't. Okay, now I can roll. Sorry, too much speaking.
Ah, so close to a 3.
2-2. Ooh.
You lose.
It's just-
I lose 1.
It is like the most uphill battle for Vagabond right now. They are in a really tough place because
Because they lost that hammer.
the scoring arc
the warlord going to die?
we've been seeing so far has been that Vagabond needs to sort of burst ahead, and then they tend to lag in the mid game, and then they sort of need to grind their way to a finish. So being behind right now, that's the tough part.
I realized I'm not getting coins, points, and items. I'm really not doing as well as I thought. So I feel the need to police me too hard. I don't have big burst capability. The lizards do.
No,
You
they
should probably
don't.
deal with them.
I do not 100% disagree with Honsou here. I think
If you don't kill my
like if Warlord is the biggest threat, I think lizards are not far behind them.
Oh, I agree that lizards are a threat. I just don't agree with lizards having bursting capabilities. Lizards are very
yeah.
telegraph.
Okay, so that means you won't hit.
They're steady,
Yeah, no.
but
they're
that steady can be large is the thing.
Yeah, no, they are steady, but again, like I said, steady doesn't mean like
sorry, you
I wouldn't.
want- you want
Erie is
me
a
to
steady
not
faction,
hit
not a
you
bursting
and attack
faction.
somebody
So.
else.
Yes.
You're
Yeah.
gonna have to give me a little more of an assurance from your side. How are you gonna sweeten the pot?
I will help dealing with the lizards as well.
Okay.
But the lizards don't.
I would agree that lizards are probably on a slower pace than the warlord,
The
though.
lizards don't need policing at all. Wait.
Is that a deal, Rent?
Oh.
Yeah, that's
Coffin Makers hit the discard a while ago, so
It did.
Counter offer the only thing I can, which is I can buy stuff from you.
I love how everyone's trying to like butter up the otters right now.
I will commit this to.
I love otters.
Swap meat
Otters used to be my favorite faction.
and my turn.
Swap me craft, good craft.
Yep. So
So
not
the-
taking out the warlord because of the warlord's play.
Not drawing.
Maybe a mistake,
We'll
maybe
find
not.
out.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
Next time on Root Winter Tournament.
So just sorry.
Actually, this time.
Here. If I'm the warlord and I craft an item and I choose score, does the item get removed from the pool?
Yes, it
Yeah.
does.
From the game.
From the game, yeah.
Throw it
Back
off
to the
table.
box.
Throw it off the table. Throw it out the window.
Eat it
Don't.
with some ketchup.
Not really, because you look dangerous to me now.
I mean,
Yeah.
I put it up on our deal, so, but yeah, it's alright.
The outcast
Same
goes
character,
to
same.
mouse. So can
I'm
someone
still
do
hoping to
something
see
with
war lizards recruit in warlord territory
the boss
because you
rolls,
know what?
please?
I will give you a
Thank you so
distraction.
much.
Yep. That is absolutely what Lizards needs to do right now. Their focus should be continuing to score and putting warriors in warlord clearings.
Yep. I think right now they have enough warriors in those two
I
clearings to protect it.
am
I think it's time to
not
maybe
doing
switch up the
conspiracy.
plot.
I have no reason
No
to.
conspiracies.
Can you hear me that gum? I gotta get this soap taste out of my mouth.
I'm impressed you drank all of it.
So I
It's my
will
breakfast.
reveal
Still
one
impressed.
fox
All right, where are we recruiting?
to recruit a lonely warrior here.
It was hated for 1 turn.
Again, would have liked to see it on.
Nebuchadnezzar, I said a naughty.
So now
Nebuchadnezzar, he doesn't know how to do dishes.
So
Yeah, that's the
I
one.
want to...
Yeah, I would have preferred to see that in one of the 2 warlord clearings.
Yeah. I think what we're seeing here is very traditional lizard play
Okay.
without taking into consideration
Go for it.
the counterplay against warlords.
The thing is, like, I don't know how familiar these players
Right.
are with warlord.
Right. I'm not blaming the player for that.
No, absolutely not. I would not.
Don't like that.
I hate that.
Do not like that.
I hate that so much.
Do not like that at all.
You know people are coming for you. Don't give yourself a harder time. But also craft the tea.
Then
Maybe we should talk about why we don't like that.
That's what I just said. Why I don't like that.
What'd you say?
I said that you already know they're coming to attack you. Don't give yourself a harder time. By
Oh, well,
giving
no,
up more cards.
there's more than that. The third garden gets you nothing because it doesn't change your scoring. It doesn't get you extra card draw.
I'm very scared.
And it's just creating greater liability, which is what Lily was saying. In order to get a 4th down, you would have to do it like over here, which means you're spreading your defenses thin. You can't defend any one location well. So it's just stick with 2 gardens. 2 is the magic number.
2 is the magic number. Unless you're going tall, good. And if you're
Right.
wide, stick with 2.
Next.
If you're stuck in 1 suit, you can go up to 4.
Sorry.
Recommended across 2 clearings, but yeah.
Uh,
The 3rd garden is useless on its own.
sorry.
I will say I am nervous to see. I do feel like the lizards are going to struggle, not being in the warlord meta of being in their face and giving them a distraction.
I will. Yeah. This is tough. I will reveal the.
I would have also liked to see a Dom swap with that bunny card before we scored.
Yeah.
Master engravers.
I would like to see Dom swaps to keep these under your
place,
control,
to place
so that nobody takes them and denies them from you.
and I will discard the ambush to score
Okay. Again, love the Dom. Would have loved the Dom swap.
the mouse clearing.
But I mean, still a solid turn.
Yeah.
Especially because I think we're about to see Master Engravers, a bag, and a TE craft.
Well,
no, we can't do that.
No,
Never
we
mind.
can't do that.
Never mind.
But we're probably going to see a Master Engraver's Craft, which is great.
Okay. So that's it.
Otters, I just realized you kind of boxed me out here. I'm not going to be able to move out of your square.
That's not true. You can move right here.
You will recruit 2 at the warlord, right?
Yeah, he wants to move
And
up.
then you can
He wants to go direct.
move with your command some of your warriors.
I probably won't be able to.
Yeah,
So
I
I'm.
I could have
Move, advance.
It might
Easy.
But he wants to keep. He wants
expect me
to.
to attack the
So I was
lizard?
saying move.
Move. Yeah.
You will
advance.
be able to recruit at your warlord, and you will be able to move one of your warriors at
He's
least
fine.
with command
He's fine.
into that cleavage.
That's one of the reasons I maybe for
I don't know.
like I understand the double stronghold in the back line, but it also puts so many warriors in an area that's not
Yeah, if you had
active.
said something before,
Yeah.
I would
The ideal would have been to somehow race up here and put it up here.
Mm-hmm.
So then you're recruiting them in different places and spreading things out. But you know, this is working
So in
out.
the meantime, I crafted Master Engravers because Outcast is.
There we go.
And I have
The dynamic duo: Master Engravers and Murian Broker.
I guess we have to agree on the fact that lizards are becoming a problem because they scoring a lot of.
Yeah, they are scoring a lot of points.
Yeah.
Do you hear yourself? Lizards becoming a problem.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Leading the Pack.
Yeah, I'm first turn, and everyone's catching up to me at the end of. I would be arguing that pretty hard, but I'm also a table talker, so.
Inciting this clearing and hoping to put a.
People also don't always think in terms of rounds. Like they don't think about the fact that, I've had one more turn than the rest of you, so my leading the pack is not as relevant yet.
I will discard.
Especially since we haven't hit that 15-point mark.
Dominance.
Lead third.
And I'm down. Yeah, I'm down to 5 now. Okay.
All right, Vagabond.
I have a proposition for you, Lizard Cult.
Ooh, propositioning on this stream.
Okay.
I think I know
If
exactly what the
I
proposition is.
aid you with my anvil, will you craft it for me? I won't
Absolutely.
attack you.
Abso-freaking-lutely, as long as the suits
Sorry?
match up.
Can you repeat?
If I aid you with my anvil, will you craft it for me, and I will give you
That's
further
Just grab me a
aid
cube.
in order to take it from you?
But I think lizards cannot craft very easily. Like it has to be outcast.
Yeah.
So you can give it to me, and then I will craft it.
Who's...
Yeah, Granite Tap, it can work. It's like,
Oh, right.
it has its pros and cons is all I was getting at. There's value in having the army spread out a little bit. There's army in having it clustered up.
Warlord.
It's just different pros cons.
I will take the deal, and if the outcast
Strongholds are better wherever you can put them.
favorable,
Just everywhere.
I will,
Strongholds are good. Just put them.
Dead center.
Right, it's my go. So
I can't seem to recognize this song.
Oh.
A really weird song, right? So.
It's a weird song. Oh, my heart. That's amazing.
Right. So. Oh no.
Wait, what? Why would we? There you go.
We're figuring it out.
There you go.
So I'm going to slip to here. And I'm going to attack the warlord. Do you have an ambush?
No.
Okay, sorry about this, but I need some points. So
You're
I would have preferred.
literally, because you're cutting off my way out of that square, you're forcing me to come and attack you next turn.
No, you're forcing him to attack the otters next turn, which is actually
Okay.
much better. And I like it. So this is when I would have preferred to see the crossbow of the warrior and then the attack of the token.
Yeah, not a lot of reason not to have done crossbow than sword.
and
Sword it again.
I will attack again with my other sword.
Yep.
No ambush. It's
Two.
defenseless.
So I get 2 points for that.
And again, would have liked to see the aid before the hostile.
Well, oh, we do have pieces. I can't make the joke
So I
anymore.
got 2.
Cannot make the joke anymore. He cannot crossbow warlord.
That's true. Warlord can only be removed via battle.
I've learned this over Guerric yelling at me.
Yeah. You try to shoot the warlord's just like, that tickles. Don't even feel it, bro.
Yeah, warlord can only be removed in battle, which means it also cannot be converted.
Cannot be converted. Cannot be scorched earth. If Scoundrel goes in there and nukes the clearing, he's just like, that felt nice.
That was a nice warm fire. That's really strange, and I love it.
They're gonna score 3 points.
He is too powerful.
Because they have Master Single.
Guys, I really like Warlord.
Master Gamer.
Oh, that's true.
I don't have that, so you just saying, just putting that out there.
Yeah, lizard.
I do feel like Warlord is like a
Run away with
lich.
this day.
Yeah, I think so too.
Let the lizards run away with it. I'd be
I
happy.
don't think that's allowed by the rules. I think it says explicitly somewhere that lizards are not allowed to run away
Wait,
with
so
the game.
Lizards are not allowed to win. No. Pat, lizards cannot convert the warlord, just period.
Well, I will.
Because lizards have a clause. Well, they used to have a clause that you had to be able to perform the conspiracy in full. Now they just got coded with the replace keyword, which inherently requires that you perform the action in full.
Thank you very much.
And I get.
He cannot recruit there, North Abbot, because you still cannot place pieces in the Scorched Clearing. He just doesn't get removed.
He's just like, hello, I'm still here.
Yeah. He takes a nuke to the face and he likes it.
Don't even have any fox guns outside. No.
Okay, we got one aid.
And that's my end of my turn, so I will
Pat.
take 2 cards
All right.
and discard 1.
We still have 2 paths on
I'm
the board.
confused.
Shirt T, he could not move back in, because once you're out of the Scorched Earth Clearing, you can never move back in.
Oh, he didn't give you the hammer?
Unless you're the vagabond, in which case you will slip in.
No.
You can't slip in?
No.
Good
Oh,
call,
never mind then.
Bob.
Yeah. You're a good man.
That's the end of my turn.
And then vagabond goes and hides deep in lizard territory.
So, Warlord,
I love it.
I can give you something, give you an opportunity to get out of here, meaning you can buy mercenaries.
Ah.
North Abbot, we haven't even hit 15 yet.
So it's just...
Calm down, the addicts. Can we gamble
I
now?
would get to...
What? A gamble? Get out of here.
Yeah, that's actually a fair deal. I can do that, but
I no longer have a co-host.
you owe me. I'm gonna say that much. Because now you're really dragging me over the coals here.
That was pretty impressive.
All right.
Yeah, I didn't think...
So
Just don't unplug anything while you're down there.
Are you buying?
Oh, right. I buy. Yeah, I'll pay 2 for mercenaries.
Okay.
You got it? You good?
There you go.
Yeah.
No one got hurt.
I will commit to the bit. I can't help it.
Raise. So I move my mob. Right. Put it here. Then I recruit.
Oh, my back
So I get
hurts.
2 on my warlord.
Doofus.
It was totally worth it.
And I get 1.
See, now the warlord wishes they had soup kitchens.
I get 2 over here. Then I command. Then I anoint. Doesn't happen. I choose a different mood. I'm gonna go with.
Would I propose inciting? What is it? Jubilant for inciting? Is it jubilant? Yeah.
Yeah.
You can propose that. I don't think he'll take it.
Don't really. I
More
guess,
focus into this clearing, something like that.
yeah, that's actually a good point. That's a good point.
Heads or tails? Let's go.
So on my last turn, I forgot to exhaust an item when I aided the lizard, so I've exhausted my crossbow.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh,
Good, good.
Okay.
It does go Ikablooey, yes.
I craft using strongholds. I don't have anything to craft.
That's why
Then
I
move
was
on to
joking.
my command step.
Or was
I'm going
I?
to take 3 guys from here.
Yep.
One from here. I'm going to take. Actually, I'll take 4. No, 3 is fine. 1, 2.
Nebuchadnezzar, I created a silent mob lobber and I have it in my saved objects, but people just spawn the one in the
Give them here.
in the mod.
Mm-hmm.
And then I advance my warlord. So I'm going to take these guys, move them here. For my first and for my second, take all 5.
Oh man.
And I'm
Oh
moving here.
man.
And then I'm going to choose not to battle.
Then
And
why
then
wrath?
I will incite.
That's why
I spend this bird card.
we went Jubilant.
We went jubilant.
I
I
place
see.
a mob here. No, not there. Sorry. Here.
I don't know why we went Jubilant, admittedly.
And now I roll
Because
the
we
mob
wanted to give everyone
die
else more points.
Up to 4 times. Is it mandatory that I place it if I roll it?
It is
Yeah.
mandatory that you place it, but it's not mandatory that you roll.
Once you roll it, it's
It's
mandatory to
up
place it.
to
You have to
It's up
choose
to
not
4
roll
rolls.
times on
it.
the
You choose not to
manipulate
stop
count.
rolling. And then if you run out of pieces,
Because I'm trying to
you
get a
can't.
mouse. I don't really care about it.
It's not
Alright,
necessary
it's safe now.
to hit them that hard, is it? I don't know.
Wait,
So
sorry.
I choose
I'm not
not to
fam-
place it.
No choice. No choice.
I'm not familiar with the Warlord. What are you doing right now in your steps here?
He's equivalent.
Oh, I see.
Actually,
Not
you.
Wrathful. Okay. I thought you were Wrathful. Okay.
Yeah, actually, the mob token does spread here.
Yeah. It's because it's mandatory.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have no more, so stop rolling.
Could I? Yeah, I see. Could I have not placed this one on the wild card?
No, you have to.
Could I have said this is my only Fox option?
No.
Well, it's too late. No, that's a good question.
Ask Guerric. He'll tell you. No.
Once you've rolled, if you're
Yeah, I roll. I get that. We can't change it, but just for future reference, it's a wild one, so I could choose
It's all of them.
not to place it on there.
It is all suits at all times for all purposes.
It's not
we
wild.
would need to ask Guerric, I guess, in this.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We can move along.
If you're watching back the VOD, that was the answer.
Yes. You never choose what Lost City is. It is always all 3 suits. All the time,
One card,
for all purposes.
and I end my turn.
I think the velocity says the clearing with velocity counts as all suits for all purposes. Doesn't mean that you choose which.
It rolled 2 foxes.
It is.
No, 3 foxes. No, 2 foxes.
Always take a mob token there.
I think so, but I'm not.
Yeah. It's always one. It will always be one of your choices. Potentially your only choice.
So I gather my funds. Let me see. Oh, let's go.
Lizard's in a rough spot here.
Yes. It is going to be very difficult for them to deal with this problem.
So what Lizards really needs right now is a
And just for the record,
And this,
you really want to try and get the outcast to Fox. If you get the outcast to Fox, lizards are going to have a bad time.
yes.
They're getting.
They're having a bad time anyway.
Yeah.
This is another reason why you don't want that garden. You just have an extra trigger of Fear of the Faithful now.
Yep.
Rabbit
exactly.
or mouse, they can try and fight me off.
Well, they have.
I wanted to say mouse. They wanted to say mouse because then they get 2 battles instead of 1.
I don't have enough acolytes to fight you off.
I don't know.
I mean,
2 attacks. If you get a 3 and a 3, I'm done.
It's only 2 if you keep it
Keep
mouse.
it mouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you change the
Literally
bunny, it's
anything
fine.
else, it's fine.
Yeah, that might be true. Yeah.
And if it's a fox, he has no way to stop me.
yeah, that's true. That's true. But,
Rating is
yeah.
black and white, so yeah, that's true. Okay, I will see.
Warlord really just taken out the major competition.
But first,
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly what Honsou needs to be doing. And this is exactly why lizards were basically living on borrowed time up until they became a problem.
I mean,
this-
here's the point where if I was Isao, I would speak up being like, okay, we've all had equal turns. The Warlord is ahead. You're about to nuke me, and he's going to keep his scoring track.
Yes.
Does this make
Yes.
sense?
This is where table talk becomes of the utmost importance right now. Isao needs to be pitching exactly how big of a threat the Warlord is, because the Warlord is a threat. Look at this map. The Warlord is a threat. The Isao needs to be pitching just how big of a threat Warlord is, and how otters need to go do something about it at the very least.
Yeah, that's fine.
It may not necessarily be saving the lizards and removing this mob here,
Yep.
but it should at least be to clear up the back line and slow Warlord down.
Absolutely.
It is.
Swap meeting.
If I'm
Yeah,
otters, a part of me is keeping that acolyte suit in mouse, just because then the otters are going to eat through I don't think the otters are going to get through, especially if Warlord's wrathful. But I think
You mean stubborn? But we're not stubborn.
Never mind.
But I don't necessarily think this is what otters should go after.
No, I don't think I should go after it. I think they should not change the acolyte suit so lizards can go after it. Probably not get through to that token, but take out a lot of warlords pieces in the process.
Yeah.
That's just how I feel.
It would require two threes to get all the way through.
Exactly, which they're not going to do. So you might as well give them the 2 battles and see if they take that option to at least attack the warlord.
It's maybe fair.
I'd rather pit the 2 leaders against each other than do it myself.
Okay.
It's fair. Acolyte count is 2 granite tap. Which is another reason why it would have been nice to start policing a press earlier, because we could probably have more acolytes right now.
Yeah, letting that policing through is an 8-point turn for the warlord. Again, something I feel like Isao should highlight.
Yes.
Just draw cards twice and discard those 2 foxes, and there we go.
I will discard those foxes. I can promise you that. So
Yeah.
I spent
I do think the otters are doing too much legwork for the warlord.
Yep.
these to.
And that's why table talk is so important. You can't just win the game on the board. You have to also win it above the board.
Because the pieces are floating, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, probably here or here. I don't think you want to put it there.
But it's our...
Well, I guess it doesn't matter.
All right, now it's a 10-point turn for the warlord.
Right. I love Shard. Stealing a win with table talk.
This is really dangerous. Like, they are giving the warlord so many
And then
points.
I will.
Again, though, we have to point out, Warlord is a new faction.
Oh, absolutely.
Some of these players have explicitly no experience with the Warlord.
Including the warlord.
Including the Warlord, yes. Some of the players explicitly have no experience with the Warlord. So they may just not realize how big of a threat the Warlord is at this moment.
No, and I mean, like, honestly, I don't blame the players for not seeing it at all. I'm just saying it hurts me because
Yes.
I see it.
Yes, I understand.
There's so many times where a player doesn't see something that we see.
Or that they see something we don't see. And
Yeah,
like it goes both ways.
Yeah, there's so many times that, you know.
So, Otter?
Yeah, I know, Insolent Noise. I'm trying to give the players a break. I don't want to make it seem like we just bash players on here.
And I mean, to be fair, 3 of them don't actually care about winning this game.
It's true.
I mean, they would all love to win this game, I'm sure, but do they actually care about it? That's another story.
Nice.
So I'm drawing 1.
And I updated your points.
Yeah, thank you. And
Piece of crab, Steve Owen is the only one facing elimination right now.
Our vagabond player.
Our vagabond. The Harrier. The Harrier is in a hairy position.
Yes.
Just draw 2 cards and lizards are done.
So
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Oh, are you just going to craft those boots?
Hear me.
maybe.
So Otters, hear me out. Let's try to talk this out. If you change the outcast to Fox, then I will be basically out of the game. Whereas if you keep me in the game, I will probably try to fight the Warlord, and the Warlord right now is in a leading position. I will weaken both myself and the Warlord. So I think for you, it's more advantageous if you leave the outcast as is.
Well, Otters, here's my argument. Like he just said, if you switch it to Fox, he's out of the game. The 3 of us are tied for first place. If you switch
One
it to
person
Fox,
has 10 points on the board.
Right.
not 2.
But I'm really glad Isao is bringing this up. It's a little late, but I'm really glad it's happening.
I don't think so, because I get 4 points a turn.
Yeah, and you get 5 points on the board and 1 path.
So I need 5 turns to win this game. Otters, do you really think you're going to take 5 turns to win this game? I don't.
Do you not see the points from the mobs?
I think Lord of the Hundreds is in a very good spot right now, and I'm okay with helping police him because also it's what I need to do to survive. But then I need to be put in the position to do so.
Point out the points.
I think unless Lord of the Hundred.
What did I do? I put down some trade posts. I crafted a sword.
He's literally just asking you
What else did I do?
craft the bag or anything else, just not the boot.
I think I
put down the trade post. You crafted the sword, so
Yeah.
you're in a good situation
Twitch
right
plays
now.
root.
Board state. I thought you had 2.
Twitch plays root would just be all of you play dominance and never win. Let's be real here.
I mean, he did say it's a 15-hour extravaganza.
Disrupted me, but that's fine. I'm just kidding. Yeah.
So you could craft the boot. You could draw 2 cards and discard it.
I'm moving.
Why are you moving
Over here?
Here.
Trade post?
I see why you're moving there, but I don't like it.
Yeah. Moving over here and yeah.
I will say I do love some of the suggestions that come up.
Yeah, moving over here, and before I do that,
He's taking away the trade. He's taking away the path. I see what he's doing.
Yeah, you're right. I will draw another card.
Never mind. I don't see anything. I'm getting like a little vertigo from you going back and forth like that.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to follow the action. And
That's okay. It's okay.
I'm committed to draw, yeah. And then I will move.
Whoa. If you draw
stuff by Rudy, but what about the people who just
That's fine.
like squat in all 4
what are you moving
chats?
for? What's the move help you do?
Open a path.
I want to get a point.
I will buy one of your weirdly overpriced cards.
Honsou, he's going to discard a card to gain the point. It's going to be both. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
If you move it to Fox. All you have to do is craft that boot.
This should tell you something about how confident he is that he can win if you knock me out of the game.
No, if I don't make this play right here, I'm done. Because the Lizards are going to run away with this game. Look at them. They're printing points at this
possible for me. No, I think this should tell you that he's very confident. If he's
disagree.
Willing to give you three actions.
I mean, of course you disagree.
To knock me out.
I would hope you disagreed.
Okay. Listen to me. So I'm whoever buys from me is getting is getting a second chance. Let me put it like this. So Lizards, are you gonna buy from me when I will help you?
Yeah, of course.
Fox Outcast, I will buy from you.
Okay.
This is a very utter thing to do, but sure, I will. I mean, otherwise I'm out of the game, so I will buy from you. Sure.
Yeah, Katara, but they have to make the argument is the problem. I agree. This is very much... Warlord is in a better position than Lizards here.
Now you're pushing it, huh? Now you're pushing it.
Right, this is...
Pushing guy, I gotta tell you.
I mean, like, this is the point where I would be like, okay, we both score 4 points per turn, so
Right.
we're both on a 5-turn
Right.
clock, so I'm not sure how I'm more of a threat.
I think looking at the plain facts, Warlord is in a better position here, and like the argument should entirely be in Lizard's favor.
Yeah.
But Honsou's winning the table talk. You know? Honsou's winning the table
I
talk.
will buy from you for 4, just for the record.
Hans is winning the table talk.
Now you're just saying.
Honsou realizes how important a turn this is.
You know what? I'm keeping it at 3, and I will.
I do feel bad for Steve-O and just quietly sitting at the table while you're yelling at each other.
I will drop the. The boot.
Okay, choosing.
Fine choice, sir.
Choosing.
Okay, I will buy from you at 4.
Lizard's like, no.
No, you can buy from me at 3. I will drop the.
Oh, you're turning on me. You're betraying me.
Yes, absolutely. 110 is better.
I'm just.
No.
I'm doing what's best for me. That is.
Very good spot.
You're right. Yeah, you made it clear you are not my friend.
Okay, I'm after. What did I craft? The
Bag.
The bag.
Yeah.
Take your
Thank
Thank you
point.
very much.
It's the point.
I'm drawing one, by the way.
From
Yeah.
the craft.
And then I will on my turn.
So, fun fact: Otter should be at 15
Okay.
points right now.
So, I promised to buy, and I guess I have to buy. I'm honest lizard. I hope you will use these warriors to keep the Harrier in check, because right now we are all ignoring them. And
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I think you're right.
She's like, I'm gonna take that fact card so it never poses a problem for me again.
So
That's what I would do.
so you also have crafting cards. Oh my. Sure, I will take one somber first.
If he rolls 2 3s, that's amazing. If he doesn't, I mean, that's
This must be
unsurprising.
the crappiest buy a lizard has ever. So the outcast is not adjusted, I guess. So it's hated.
Yeah. I'm spending that. Fine. That.
Thank you very much.
It could somehow entice the Harrier.
So
That is a good point.
Did Harrier ever aid over that hammer?
To perform.
Yes. Oh, I don't know.
conspiracies.
He aided. I don't know what card he used to aid. Lizards aren't in a fox clearing, so I would assume they did not aid the hammer.
Crusade. I will crusade from here.
Yep. Take our one guy to our
No
stupid
ambush.
army.
Come on, zeros.
It's over.
It's over.
It's over.
The Harrier's gonna come in and fuck me up though.
Yeah, so your best chance now is to go again. Hope you get down to just the mob and try to convince Harrier to go in and wipe it out.
Make sure you lose your warrior lizards.
You won't take away that mob token.
I'd still do it. I would just do it because I'm spiteful. But
Yeah. I mean, try to kill the warlord.
I will not take away the moment.
Punish warlord for doing this, at the very least.
Can we discuss business?
Yeah, what would you like to discuss?
Harry's like, I've been waiting here in the shadows.
What would you want from me to help me out in this clearing? I'm really struggling.
I'd like you to craft my hammer.
I can craft a tea.
You should have moved it to Fox.
He can craft a tea right now, which is a very good leverage because he has it in hand too.
Promise to craft the tea.
It's Fox, you see.
Bargain the tea. And also soften that clearing up more.
I'm so
Yeah,
desperate that
I will soften the clearing up, and I will craft a tea if you come out and take this out.
Yep.
To craft your hammer. Seriously, you can extract a lot of things from me right now.
Okay. Well,
if you
Craft a tea, craft a bag. What the hell just fell?
Was that snow?
I hope so, and I hope it was not a bird, because those are the only two options I can think of from falling from the second floor. That was really odd.
I will find it difficult to get through 3 warriors.
yeah, I will
Attack again.
I will crusade another time. That's why I'm discussing with you right now before crusading, because otherwise I might not crusade.
Okay, well, if you crusade, I will finish the job.
Also, craft the tea. Craft the tea for him.
Sorry, I just realized in the battle before, did I lose any warriors?
I don't remember.
No.
We can check in chat. Yeah. So I forgot to lose 1 warrior. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Yes.
Good. Glad that was caught.
Yep.
It was the one that crusaded down. He was like, I got this by myself, guys.
Again from mouse, from this one.
Come on, zeros.
3.
No ambush, I guess?
No ambush.
I am inherently always rooting for lizards, so... Oh.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof.
You hate to see.
Still doable, but that's an oof.
It is a big oof.
Fun too.
Now I remember to remove my warrior. Okay, so this was a pretty shitty conspiracy.
Yeah, still doable. Absolutely still doable. Just you would have liked to have made it as easy as possible.
Yeah.
Like at the very least, remove an extra warrior. You know.
Okay, so
I'm definitely hoping that the lizards bargain the tea or make craft the tea.
Yeah. Hey, lizards, or hey, vagabond, I'm crafting tea for you. I will craft that hammer as soon as I can.
The problem with crafting is the lizards now is actually having that
rabbit.
master engravers.
Yeah. Current warlord mood is jubilant.
Okay, they just scored. That's good.
Still would like to see dom swaps to keep these under your control.
But he's not going to be punished for it, so.
He's not being punished for it so far. But a crafty opponent could steal them and hold on to them.
Absolutely.
I'm revealing these two rabbits to...
Don't solve that. Be annoying.
Boop, 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 boop. Shut down the oppress.
Be annoying.
We have 5 lizards in supply. Those could become acolytes if you pop them down back there.
Like I said, you want one lizard in every clearing when you play against Warlord. Just be the most annoying.
I guess I'm recruiting here. Let's make it a party.
Well, once the raid's gone, that is quite a party. I don't agree with this, but
I mean, once that mob goes off, it's going to be a bunch of jackasses standing in a circle.
I will discard boat builders
okay.
to get mouse dominance.
Yep.
And score it?
Nah, just because we want it. It's pretty.
Sure.
Oh, I think this might be a good time to gamble. Before we see what the vagabond does.
Technically, we didn't hit 15 until the lizard's turn.
That's true.
So strict rules would be end of the round, but
Technically, the otters should have been at 15 at their turn because they're still missing a point.
fair. What's our gamble?
I have no idea. Chat, what's our gamble?
I will reveal one mouse to recruit.
There are no strict rules for gambling. How does Warlord Vagabond versus Lizard Otter sound?
Sounds good to me. We're going 1, 4, 2, 3. Unless, yeah, that's how.
So in my mind, I had a better plan in mind, but okay.
All right,
Gamble, you addicts.
it's gambling. Gamble time.
I will reveal these 2 foxes to recruit 2.
Your options are the River Folk Expansion Coalition or the Item Boys
Item boys.
Coalition.
Oh, this was a bad idea. I suppose this was a bad idea. Then I will claim the 2.
There we go. I made it bad.
Sure.
I mean, was I never? I have to gamble on lizards.
You don't have to gamble a huge amount of money.
Yes, I do. It's required.
Yes, you do.
Sorry for the long term, guys.
This is ridiculous.
Well, you got a lot going on.
Okay, so we still dom swapped. Just we decided to not spend them.
Okay.
I still like having them under your control. I just, yeah, I'd really like to see some oppress shut down.
No, I'm actually increasing all of your winnings, so I'm probably gonna lose.
One, and that way they get them. Yeah.
Lovely. Thank you very much. I thought it only worked with decks. Actually works also with zero cards.
Yeah.
Another thing I would have liked to see about
I'm
recruiting a bunny somewhere else is you could have gotten that path.
The outcast suit, which is mouse.
That's true.
So I'm crafting with mouse.
That's
I
true.
have 2 crafting pieces.
T?
I think there is a T left. Yeah, there is a T left.
For 3 points.
I actually did not gamble all of my money.
There is a bag, I think. Yeah, there is a bag.
So it's 3 points.
Oh,
That's 5 points.
5 points.
2 actually, so it's 5.
actually.
Okay, so Harrier, you really can't help the lizards. I don't know how.
I would agree.
Yeah, the big problem with crafting too much is now lizards are the big scary threat.
Well,
I mean, to be fair, like, if you don't craft, okay.
Well, I think maybe craft the tea and not the bag.
Yeah, absolutely.
no, I'm not promising.
No, I promise I'm not going to score any more.
Okay.
I've got 2.
Anyway,
I think this is the
outcast
point where,
players ready
yeah,
to go.
crafting the tea just to be like, oh, I'm doing this for the vagabond,
This
not for the
clearing
points.
in the future.
And then also,
Anyway, so,
still pointing out, if the vagabond
yeah,
does not
I
do
really
this,
agree with the
Warlord ends his turn at 23,
Don't-
which is still ahead of the lizards.
Don't help the lizard.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he has scored quite a few points, hasn't he?
Yeah, why did
uh,
Planning my turn.
Hold
sorry,
on, he still has to do some discards.
yeah, I just need to discard down to 5. And I have 8, 3, 6, 8, so I need to discard 3.
Wait.
Um,
never mind.
Why do we have so many cards?
Trying to get the
We
outcast right,
drew
which
3,
is completely random,
and now it's
so I'm
discard
not
down.
sure I'm gonna try to do that.
We had 7 at the start of the turn.
Yeah, we had a ton at the start of the turn. And we bought another one.
I'm discarding a blue
Because we
card.
got cards from Marine Broker, we got cards from being aided, and we bought, so
Yeah.
there was just a stupid amount of cards going on
I'm
here.
discarding.
Yeah, we have Scape. We have an item gate going on. Isao has not grabbed the physical item tokens. Well, the
And I
virtual
need to discard
physical item
one more.
tokens.
Are you telling me that not all of them set up a board in front of them
I'll
and play
discard-
simultaneously? I don't get it. I don't understand.
Oh, this is difficult. I'll discard the.
Yeah, digital. Digital facilitates so many little
Okay, sorry.
things like that people just forget to do it.
Or people just get excited and forget to do it.
Yeah, that too.
Lizards, did
Because
you
last tournament we didn't have as much an issue with digital. We didn't have as many digital players in
Yeah, you
the
didn't
thing,
take
but we
the
still had
key.
item
Oh,
gate.
yeah, I didn't
It can't happen.
Yeah.
And what else? What's
The
about
bag.
the bag? Yeah.
So, Harrier, I think this is reason enough to be friends.
Lily put a lot.
I did not put that much actually. I only put in like 20, and it's already at one. A lot of people are going all in on lizards. Thank you very much. It's not just me.
Friends.
Of course.
Arizon for 75k.
There it is. There it is. Yeah, Erzad said he was
All
all
right.
in on lizards, so it wasn't me.
Gamble closed.
So
What do we got? We got, yes, more people with money believing in lizards.
All right, so 8 people gambled on the Riverfolk Coalition with 127k coins. 14 people voted on the Item Boys with 61.4k coins.
I'll tell you what,
Legit.
on my turn, I'll loot him and I'll take the tea, and then you can take it from me.
No, that's not a thing. That's cute and clever, but that's not a thing.
I don't know if you.
You cannot. Vagabond cannot take from the Warlord.
Nope. Insolent Noisemaker, my heart says lizards, my money says lizards, but my head says warlord. But I want it to be lizards so freaking badly.
Poor Steve, though, here in the Windslay seat, you know.
Absolutely. This is a choice.
It basically choosing it's a very kingmakery position because probably too far behind to have any chance, and this is like the pivotal moment that's either gonna swing things in Lizard's favor or Warlord's favor.
Especially because no one is keeping Warlord in check.
I mean, this would feel so much better if people had gone and dealt with the back line.
Exactly.
It's so lightly defended. This would have been a great turn for it, but here we are.
We didn't down the others.
I'll slip to here.
What?
What?
I'll just say.
Wait, what?
Sorry, I'll glide to here.
There we go.
I think regardless if you help me out or not, I think that the Warlord is in a dangerous position.
I just don't see it. I don't see how you expect me to beat the Otters. The Otters score so much faster than me.
I said this yesterday. I respect the hustle, but come on, man. Respect the hustle, but come on, man. You're getting 4 points.
5.
Twice.
What? Oh yeah, 5 points from Rays, and then you're sitting on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clearings automatically for oppressed.
Oppressed, yeah. So I mean, and like you remove this path, you move over here. You've got 6 points for oppressed. You got 6 clearings for oppressed. It's 4 points. 10 points turn easy.
Yeah, you're sitting on an easy 10-point turn. I respect the hustle.
I think I'm most frustrated by the fact that no one on the table is pointing out the 5 points on the map.
Yeah.
No, because you're indifferent, so you give...
Right, my secret objective is unscorable. That's what's happening right now.
Oh yes,
You're friends, by the way.
So if I was in this game, I'd play Scoundrel and blow up that laser clearing before anybody else can. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
Take all the points for myself, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
So sorry. In the meantime, I moved my marker.
Yeah, I respect the need to,
So I moved my
you know,
marker.
downplay your own victory in order to try and attain that victory, but also
Friends, allies.
we can cut down on the bullshit a little bit.
I would definitely be the person being like, come on, man.
Sword.
Right, I mean, if I was in this game, I'd just be like, come on, man, you're sitting on 10 points, cut the crap. We can be honest about this.
Yeah, did you exhaust an item for aiding me?
Gooey Kablooey wants more bullshit.
I will do.
That's a bag.
So I'll exhaust one of the. Oh, sorry, I took the bag.
Here you go.
Please give me a sword.
Yeah, I will give you the sword.
Thank you. I'll exhaust one of the swords to do the aid, and then I will attack the warlord. Any ambush?
No.
I think it's going to be too
so
little
I
too
exhaust
late for
another
attacking him
sword.
anywhere else.
I mean, we don't have the mobility to go do stuff in other places. Like, if we were going to glide somewhere, why here and why not, like, at least take out the strongholds or something?
Right, take out the back line.
So I get 2 points for that.
I am curious.
I'm not super keen on the gaslighting in general, Noisemaker. I respect it. I'm down for table talk. It is not my preference.
You get 3
Yeah.
points.
I'm like, I don't mind gaslighting if
No,
it's
Yeah.
unknowable information.
Right. Like, at least with
Hiding items, totally fine with.
right. At least if it's like, you know, you've got the craftable, you've got the secret objective. That's a little different. Like you.
But the 5 points on the table, not as much.
Right.
Well, now it's 4 points on the table at the very least.
But anyway, I didn't mean this to turn into a whole thing.
Exactly.
That's it.
Right. If it's unknowable, it's just bluffing.
Draw 2 cards.
Bluffing's a little different.
There's no cards.
You hit refill. Hit refill.
Hit refill.
Boop. Hit the refill.
There's a refill button.
I believe in
Do we?
So,
Ah,
What
fine.
just happened?
This one's it.
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Vagabond Vagabond letting this so it's now a 9-point turn, but it's still an insane
Needs
turn.
to hit that vagabond.
So otters. No. Okay, no.
It's not my turn yet. But...
Yeah, not your turn.
But you can come back to me later when it's my turn. I will hear you out.
All right. Step 1, I raise. That's here.
And you get 4
I get
points.
4 points.
Hey, look at that. Look at that 4 points that he just got.
Lizards, you lose 3 cards.
Yeah.
So let me put back my...
It's going to be a good warlord turn.
Turning down
And again, I'm not happy with the lizard player putting down that 3rd card.
No cold-blooded
Yes.
people allowed.
I think the people are allowed, just not the gardens.
Right?
Yeah, randomly. Yeah. So
So just-
maybe put down the cards and shuffle them.
And otters, you lose your trade post.
Yeah, I always.
I guess, Gooey Kablooey, I don't say I don't have a T, I just say
Yeah, so someone
I
can...
don't, like, you know, I'm just saying, like, I only can get X points pointing at the board.
Yeah.
I do deflection.
Right.
No gardening, the warlord, probably.
You just don't bring it into the conversation.
Yeah.
False orders, domination,
Not the worst,
League of Adventurous Mice.
but also kind of the worst. The league hurts to see go. Oh no.
Yeah, okay. This is just picking on who's already down.
Sorry, Lizard.
That's the strat stuff by Rudy. You say you can't win, so the table tells you how you can win. Then you know.
I get 1 here. I get 2 there.
This
For my
seems like a
recruit.
warlord game to me.
Anoint.
Yeah, this is looking pretty warlord.
Next, I choose a different move.
There's that we can still believe.
I will pick Relentless.
Yep. Is it time to just, like, raise the board?
Then we move on to Daylight. I'm going to use this Mouse in a Sack card to clear this path.
Nice.
Get 1 point.
Very desperate that the
Then I'm on my command
otters
step.
not take.
I get 2 actions. For my first action, I'm going to move 2 of my warriors to the center clearing.
Yep, okay, so we're going to end up advancing down here, and the second one's going to be moving over here. Yep,
1 of my warriors to this clearing.
very nice.
Yeah. Just taking any available points on the board. Absolute destruction. This
Then I'm going to use... You know what? I'll do Fox Partisans to clear this pathway
You
over
cannot-
here.
Nope,
Uh,
once per turn.
You can only remove 1 per turn,
Got it. My bad.
at least as far as I know.
that's accurate.
I have nothing to craft. That was the end of my
Yeah, it's on the
command.
thing
Now
over
I
there.
advance my warlord. So I'm going to move him here. And then I'm going to
I thought I saw him take it, Consta.
No, he took it.
Yeah.
He took it.
attack the otters
Mm-hmm.
and
Go ahead.
attempt to loot them.
Oh, okay.
The loot surprises me.
Great.
Yeah, the loot does surprise
So
me.
it's either loot or bag. Which one do I want?
Oh, because it's relentless, so maybe it's move, attack,
I will
attack.
take loot.
Well, yeah, I guess so.
And then because I'm relentless, I attack again. And this time I'm just going for hits.
Yeah, me.
No, he started the turn at 3.
Otters again.
Yeah.
I lose a guy. I kill both of yours.
Good point.
Just 4
Oh,
points.
there's the anvil. Found its way over here.
So
I
that
hope
was
the
my
otters
first
craft
prowess.
it.
I have 1 more prowess to use.
Maybe just go wipe otters down here.
Yeah, just take him out then.
Yeah.
What am I
Out of the
trying
game.
to do here?
They're their only military threat at the moment.
Yeah. I mean, lizards are scary, but they ain't gonna do much, especially with no acolytes.
Got my 6 repression. Can I score any more points? No.
And if anything, going down here sets you up to take out this trade post next turn.
Yeah.
Well, I'll move these guys,
Interesting.
the Warlord and 3 of the Warriors, back into this rabbit clearing.
This is interesting.
I guess preventing
got
the
so many guys. There's
preventing the
no way to
lizards from
get
rebuilding up
through.
in that clearing.
So instead, I will loot the lizards. I'm going to attack the lizards and try to loot them. Ambush?
Yes.
No ambush.
Ooh.
Perfect. I'm going to take your team.
No.
Wait.
No.
Can you remind me how loot works again? Don't you need to rule the
You need to
clearing
rule.
after the battle?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
Whoops.
So this worked beforehand with the river folk?
No, it wouldn't have mattered with the river folk.
It was fine for the river folk. It was fine for the river
Not
folk.
working here. Yeah, I didn't.
But you definitely can't win against those lizards. That is a massive army.
I might be wrong, yeah, but
That is a lot of jackasses standing in a circle.
Yes, on the-
At the end, if you rule the battle clearing, take an item from the crafted items. So I don't get anything.
Yeah, and just basically nothing happens.
and
So
It just negates the
instead,
action.
I'll just waste my time and move my guys back there.
Yeah.
Then
relentless.
I can incite, but I'm not going to.
Yeah, because that was the second half of Relentless. Move over, attack, and move back with Relentless. It works out.
Yep. He kept the loot. He just did nothing. It was just a failed loot.
Yeah.
And I end my turn.
Great return for the warlord.
Do you guys still think the Warlord's not a problem?
Did you need to? Yeah.
No, I mean Honsou is playing a great game. He is winning the table talk. He is winning the on the board.
yeah.
He is just
Still looking around at each other.
The
He is-
Warlord is fine, for sure.
he is #winning.
Unfortunately, because otherwise it'd be my babes. And I'm mad about it, because I love lizards.
Mr. Otter, please craft my anvil.
Yeah, I will.
Oh, poor vagabond.
I will. Question is, what else should I do?
But,
So annoying.
Tone down the playing favorites.
no.
Yeah,
I mean, everyone knows I'm biased.
This is true.
Like,
What guys do I have here?
what do otters do here? Besides, what do otters do here besides crafting that hammer?
Yeah, you.
I mean, I think they do the same thing they should have done this whole time. Is they craft the hammer because it's good points, and they go and wipe out every oppressed clearing they can.
Yeah,
Maybe even go take out the strongholds.
There is a way of stopping the warlord. I think
They should have Insolent Noisemaker. They should have. They absolutely should have spent more time putting recruits over in warlord clearings.
Probably.
One, because it's make sure lizards a bit more around, but two, it gives you a
It gives you acolytes. It slows down your opponent.
It gives your opponent a different target.
And if you do it enough, there's a world where you even set up in a different clearing if things go badly.
Start putting warriors in the clearings that the warlord is
Good Kablooey. Yeah, I do have a lizard bias, but I love all players, and I'm still happy to see anybody win. It doesn't really matter, but lizards, I'm especially happy to see win.
Right.
Don't listen to her. She's lying. She only wants lizard wins.
That is not true. I would love to see Riverfolk win right now too. I want wins that put people onto the winning board
Okay,
more than
then.
anything.
Let's try. Well, let's try this.
Yeah, warrior blobs are great when you don't have something like mobs or revolts to worry about. If the only way people are going to wipe your gardens is by battling them, then the blobs are great. But the blobs are not so great in this game.
Yeah.
And you need to slow down Warlord's scoring. So that's the big mistake we saw. And meanwhile, Honsou has played just a really solid game all the way through. You know, setting up a press, crafting stuff. I mean, really, if you think about it, I don't know why Honsou took the coins both times. He should be at 29 right now.
Yeah.
Realistically.
Put down a
Assuming those actions didn't impact.
I mean, yeah, he's used commands at various points, but so really he'd probably more likely be at like 27, 28, because he probably would not have the oppress he necessarily has. But yeah. He's just played a really solid game. He's worked the table exactly how he needed to make things advantageous.
I do like cool stats. That is accurate.
Why are you?
Although I will say, if we get a Warlord win, that will be our third Warlord win this weekend and our fourth Marauders faction win this weekend. So
yep. And
can't be too
also
upset about that one.
a seat 3 win. We've not had very many of those in round 2.
We have not had many of those in round 2. Yeah, the whole eastern part of that map is.
I mean, I'm willing to help out. There's not really much I can do, but as he was saying, I could help out with the press by recruiting in random clearings.
Yeah, I will definitely. I mean, you have.
Yeah, vet phalanx. People leaving money on the map, leaving points on the table.
Another reason that would be really good for lizards to spread out.
Sure
they just have access to more things as
well.
well.
Yeah.
If they wanted to take it away from other people.
Acolytes, right?
Yeah, but it depends on the outcast. If you're, for example, if you're crafting with a fox card,
yeah,
then I'm.
True. But I want. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The other one needs that hammer.
Warlord's getting 3 points from just the mobs next turn at this point in time, and then potentially 4 points from that. That's a win, honestly. If the state gets back to the Warlord in this exact
Do you
state,
really need that hammer
Warlords
this
just
turn,
wins.
Vagabond?
Yes.
you have 3 swords, so that's plenty to.
But there aren't any hammers, you said.
We were pretty close to only having Warlord wins this weekend.
That's true. Although that Keeper's win yesterday was
It was
perfect.
textbook Badgers play.
That was
I have a
indeed.
T.
I have a T in my hand.
Yeah, the outcast doesn't matter right now. There's no acolytes. Unless Otters feeds some acolytes to them.
Either Otters feed acolytes or the Vagabond goes over and crossbows it. Those are your real options.
I don't remember what Isao's hand entirely was last turn. I know he had a bird card because he used it to dom swap. And there's a solid argument that he should have used it to sacrifice just to have one acolyte just in case.
I saw there was 2 bird cards in Isao's hand last turn, and I was very surprised.
Oh yeah, he had 2 and he swapped both of them.
I was very surprised to see he did not use those for acolytes.
Yeah, he dom swapped both of them.
Because you can, and correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure you can use the card and then dom swap it, but then you can't use the new one, or is that my brain just having fun? Never mind. My brain's just having fun.
Yeah, I have no clue what you're talking about.
Me neither.
Then I will.
The whole point of dom swapping is to use it.
Well, yeah, but what if you wanted to use the bird and just hold up the dom?
No, yeah, because you it's not in your hand to swap with if you've revealed it.
My brain's working.
That's okay. My brain only works half the time.
That's true.
And then I will.
My brain works 1/3 of the time.
Is this a competition? Mine only works 1/8 of the time.
All right.
Commit 1, 2.
Yeah, hence the noise big. I noticed that too. Honsou's gotten real quiet, and we all know what that means.
Yeah.
If a player gets quiet, that means they have the win.
Absolutely.
So difficult. I will commit 1, 2. To battle the lord here.
No ambush.
I mean, I'm sure Honsou realizes. Oh my gosh. I'm sure Honsou realizes that there's nothing he could say to sway the table at this point.
No, absolutely not.
That's true.
I mean, he worked him hard to get up to this point, but I doubt they would buy anything he says now.
I like that oof.
That's a funny oof.
I think that's a good one.
Over here.
All right, we're going for the strongholds.
Interesting.
Only 2 battles left. I would like more.
Yeah, I would have agreed. I thought that we were going to see him take out that clearing, move over, and then eventually land back on the
Right,
card
I thought
and
we
take out the
were.
card.
I thought we were clearing out little clearings. If we were bothering to battle here.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens.
At least I will battle once.
Hey, 3-2.
Okay. 3-2.
Okay, yeah, just take it out.
I
Yeah.
will destroy the mob token. And both.
I thought you have.
No.
Warriors first, dude.
Warriors first.
Oh, I have 3 warriors. I didn't see that.
I think he thought he only had 2 warriors. Insolent noisemaker, you're not wrong.
Those 3 warriors were in a trench coat,
I
so
will
he didn't.
craft your tea next turn.
I am not 2 trench coats inside of a child.
There will be a next turn.
Well, I mean, you have
They will.
I don't. I think it's going to be at least 2 turns for me.
I mean, if we all focus together.
It might be 2 turns for Warlord. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I think we can.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clearings right now, which is 3 points. 1, 2, 3. We can probably get up to another one, which is 4.
Yeah.
Vagabond could go clear this out.
Vagabond has to clear that out to get the 2 turns.
Yeah.
That's the thing. He's like, if again, as is, Vagabond has to do that.
Oh, Dice decided to be mean today.
Well, they were 2 nice earlier, so it's
Right.
just balancing out, really. Dice
Good swing for Otters.
Good swing for Otters, absolutely.
That's my turn. By the way, I forgot to use swap meat. But well, that's what it
Yeah,
is.
it's a little too late for that one.
Oh, we didn't craft the anvil. Oh, poor Vagabond.
I really appreciate
We didn't craft the hammer for them.
not letting.
Oh.
Completely.
Yeah, so Gregula, I was counting up points. There's mobs here.
Right now,
I would think Vagabond would go take it out, but I don't know. The fact that we didn't even craft the hammer means Vagabond might just be like, let the game end. Depends on how demoralized Steve Owen is. But that would be 3 points if they both go off, on top of probably 4 for a press, so that's the win right there.
That's the win right there. But I will also state, Steve Owen shouldn't be too demoralized because was put in a very rough position. I feel like he's played a pretty good game from that.
No, actually.
I mean, so much of this game is defined by letting the Warlord get the hammer.
Yeah,
I mean, that was
absolutely.
a huge
That was a huge
blunder
turning point
early in the
for
game,
Vagabond.
and it just set the pace for the rest of his game.
Yeah, so like I do think that he's done best in a bad situation for sure.
I mean, it's a tough seat to be in.
Absolutely.
I don't see how that's going to help you.
He can clear the path for 1. Yeah.
Because
I get 2 points.
next turn.
Yeah, well.
Warlord is a strong faction, and they're a very aggressive faction. And the thing is,
And they're a new faction.
But I have noticed that a lot of players aren't used to the aggression that the Warlord brings to the table as well.
Yeah. People are not used to the aggression. They don't know the counterplay. And they're just not familiar with the Warlord being strong.
Yeah, but then I cannot.
Without Despot Infamy, not really. I don't think it's really changed too much.
Yeah, fair enough.
I don't.
So let's talk a little bit. Harry.
I think the Vagabond would be in a better position.
Yep.
But the game would have changed because Vagabond probably would have gotten some policing.
Yep.
If you are, then
The whole game would have been distorted because a lot of the time, a game like this, Lizards would have just gotten wiped for points. Like Vagabond just would have farmed Lizards and completely took them out of the game. So Lizards would be like down here. Vagabond would be up here.
No, Harry.
It'd be a very different game.
That's going to be your entire turn to get 2 points and keep Lizards in the game so that he can deny me 2 points.
Well, actually, 4 points for Harry.
4 points for him, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
If it had been a different game, it would have been different.
Try to do.
You're right.
And I will recruit. I will recruit.
Did not keep a mouse card in hand.
Here.
It wasn't necessarily a choice. We got Fear of the Faithful.
No. I'm saying I wasn't able to.
Yeah.
Out of the random RNG, a
Yeah.
mouse card did not stay in the hand, which is quite unfortunate for lizards.
Yeah.
And that's actually it for my turn.
Yeah, lizards always having a really rough time once you get nuked.
I have nothing to craft, and I draw 2 cards.
The outcast was mouse
Sorry,
and
can someone do the discard lost souls? Thank
So
you very
when
much.
you didn't put it on your turn, right? No.
All you have to do is right click on it and then click discard, or sorry, spend/discard.
All right, thank you very much.
yeah, lizards have to be very careful with mobs, especially for this reason.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you have to change your game plan a bit. You have to set up defensive crusades in like surrounding clearings.
Yeah, and it's like the one time I really would advocate for having a decent amount of acolytes.
Right. You actually have to care about your acolyte count. Warlord really does change the lizard game plan.
Absolutely.
It's not GG. You just have to change your game plan.
Yeah.
It's totally manageable if you know how to.
Yeah, because like if the lizard had three fights or rolled better, like they could have made it out.
Right. I mean, the big danger is if the warlord does decide to roll in and plop it down there, and that's also why it's so important to keep the warlord focused on their own clearings.
Yeah.
By messing with a press.
Yeah, because if you have like again, I feel like it's a little too late. With the lizards in those 2 clearings.
And get 2
Because
points.
Warlord doesn't want to use command to fight there because now there's a chance of losing that clearing entirely too.
Mm-hmm.
If there's only one person there. So now they're spreading out even thinner, maybe a little bit more bulked up, but still spreading out more so they don't have that giant ball of warriors.
Right.
Um,
And so the more you can keep them focused back here, the less likely they are to be able to push forward and do the mob camp
so
attack on your gardens.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's your game plan.
Slide to here.
And Granitep, I definitely agree with you. And Warlord, you cannot end a
I'll
turn
attack
without
this mob
acolytes.
token.
Yeah.
Unless you have a very friendly harrier.
All right.
Get another 2 points.
that might get everyone
Yeah.
another turn.
They might have bought another turn.
Thank you for saving my peaceful garden.
Probably not enough for lizards.
Oh, no.
God, appreciate it.
Probably not enough for otters either. If otters were a little higher, I'd say maybe they could sneak out a win here. But I think they're probably just a little too far behind.
Mm-hmm.
The God of Many
They're sitting on
God of Money,
a 2-point craft.
appreciate that too.
They're sitting on 3 trade posts, but I don't think the warrior density to necessarily put them all out. But theoretically, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8. The lizards.
Okay, this is actually could be huge. So aiding the lizards a mouse card, so giving them a score. If they have any items they can craft and it stays in the right
the card.
suit.
No, it is left. Oh, okay.
It dropped off the
Is
table.
it this one? No, it's revealed.
That one?
Yeah, it's important to put it on the table and not off the table.
No. Yes, crossbow. Yes. Oh, it's there. Right, thank you. And
It's
I got there eventually.
I will take
Warlord has 2 cards, Goy Kablooey.
See, this is
See,
the
this
way
would also have been a
you're
good point
saying
to, since the lizard had recruited in the thing, recruited in that mouse, maybe spending the fox stom instead of on recruiting and being annoying, removing that point from the board.
So it's the end of my go.
No.
Squidmark, we're not saying Warlord doesn't win, we're just saying it's probably a 2-turn clock rather than a 1-turn clock now. Warlord had it on this next turn, like right now, before those mobs were removed.
I think I'm going to be
Now, probably not.
1 point short.
I will
Looks like it.
this. Discard this. Actually, I don't need to discard that. I must rescue it.
Draw 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Your go, Warlord.
I mean, sure, if he has a craft, it could be
Raise,
this turn.
destroy. Fox.
But crafts change everything.
So
We don't have crafting in Bunny anymore,
But
guys.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
put it in regardless. So
We just lost our 2 strongholds
I mean, we
in
can
Bunny.
ask Guerric.
What's the
Why
question?
is he doing it again?
Only once, right?
Tell you one.
and then nothing.
Why is he rolling
Yeah,
it twice?
it only spreads once.
Yeah.
I thought it was. Oh, I thought it was once per mob.
Also a common misconception.
That would be brutal.
We had one game where somebody did that for a few rounds, remember?
No.
I
have the
get
memory of
2
an
for
ant.
my warlord. I get 1 at my stronghold. I anoint. It doesn't matter. I change moods.
Yeah, I mean, without a craft, I'm seeing a pretty easy 29
Go.
for Warlord.
Sorry, guys. Give me a sec.
Sure.
6. Yeah. There's just not enough points on the board unless you really want to just chew through those lizards.
Oh, wait a minute, the path. The path.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, that's
The
7.
path. I forgot about the path.
Just has to see it.
Just has to see it. Yep, that's my bad. I just totally forgot about the path.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We just have to find that 6. Oh yeah, no, 5, 6, and then path. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna go with stubborn. And now I'm in daylight. First step in daylight, I spend a card to clear a path.
Very nice.
Oh,
1 point.
Yep.
I think that's it, right?
This is looking like a Warlord win.
It still might not be enough.
Yeah, I mean, we still have to clean stuff up.
I have
We
to-
don't actually have to clean that
I
much
have
stuff
to
up.
get 6 clearings and score
Just
2
this
points.
one.
And I have 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Lizards. Yeah, well, okay.
So the lizards might
I
stop
did
me
my
here.
part.
Yeah,
This is why lizards should have been being very annoying from
So
the
I'm
beginning.
going to attack the lizards down here in this rabbit square.
Okay, this is.
Ambush.
I would not have agreed with this one, but
No
that's
ambush.
fine. Good. That lizard has a knife.
Nice.
All right, we have 3 commands. So second can be just to go here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
And then you just have to go to this bunny and then go.
The
off
problem
that
is we have
way.
to take out both of these. I think
Yeah, you just.
Commands left. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I think the problem was stubborn.
I can pull this off. So I use my second command to go there. Is my third command to go there.
Oh wait, stubborn should have kicked in. Oh wait, no.
No,
Warlord.
only with the Warlord.
Then I use prowess to move these people here.
Yeah.
I attack the otter's token.
Relentless was not an option. I think he'd used it last turn.
Yeah. That's still not enough.
Actually, hold on. No, I don't.
Yeah, see, it...
Sorry. No, before I use any of my prowess or command, I am. Okay, so I've used 1 command and I fought here. I have 2 commands left.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
I use my second command to move a single warrior into this rabbit square.
Yeah, it's
And
just
then I
not-
use my third command to attack this trade post.
No, we used one...
Just hang on a moment.
We
Did
used
you
one.
use a command here to fight the lizards?
Yes.
And didn't you lose all your men there?
Yeah, then you use one command to move, right?
No, no.
I used 1 command to move there, 1 command to battle. So I have 1 command left and 2
No. You already had a warrior there. That's why. Yeah.
Yeah, but then you moved it back there. Yeah.
Okay,
So you used the two commands so far.
So
One to battle and the other one to move.
Yeah.
this is where I would be
with 2
After the
commands.
battle. After the battle.
He has one in here then.
Yeah.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, well, yeah, I use my second command to go here. So that's 2 commands used. I have 1 command, 2 prowess.
1 + 2 + 2 + 1.
I think the way was to not bother with the lizard
I wasn't. Yeah, I would agree.
Remove 1
and to
warrior too many.
command battle, command advance, try to wipe this corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was the first command.
I think that was the way.
You had 3 here before, right?
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Warlord still.
I just wanted to make sure.
I think Warlord still
you didn't lose.
pulls this off, but I don't think it's this turn
Agreed. Yeah, I think
because I'm not seeing it in this board state.
Yeah, like I definitely think that was not one that you have to concern yourself with.
Yeah, I can't.
Either that or
that's so disappointing.
you should either that or you should have done it in reverse order. But yeah, no, it doesn't matter.
That's what you get for knowing the Dragon Lord.
The dragon got us
Yeah.
happy.
We could have gone Wrathful to make this more likely too.
All right. Well then, I have 1 command and 2 prowess.
I don't think it's throwing, Matty. I think Warlord's still going to get it. I think it's just on an extra turn.
Prowess to move all these guys here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Everything I said before Honsou's turn, I think still holds true. I think this is still Honsou's game,
Yeah.
just
Prowess.
next turn.
Go ahead.
Okay. I am out of actions, so then I incite.
Yeah, that's what I said, Granite Tap. It's exactly what I said a minute ago. Weren't you listening?
Otters, can
No.
you get rid of your post?
Can we time out Granite Tap for not watching?
No.
And then I
Only one time I've ever timed out somebody, and that's because they asked to be timed out. I timed them out for a whole 10 seconds.
Let me see what I can pull off. I'm not sure. I'm getting
If I had killed your warrior,
Kazner, I believe in the
without
hope.
losing mine.
I mean, okay, they need 8 points.
Yeah.
If they have T, that's 5. That's all I got, though. I couldn't find the other 3.
Okay.
Well, if it stays mouse to what it would need to for T, then they can take out that trade post for 6.
Yeah, Noisemaker, only 2 prowess. That one doesn't work. 3 command, 2 prowess.
The best I can see is 6.
Yeah, I don't think there are enough funds here for Otters to pull it off. I mean, I did a little calculation. I didn't do
I only need 14
a comprehensive calculation, but I don't.
I will craft it.
There's just not points on the map.
And you can be sure about that.
I will officially craft the hammer. Let me do it right now.
Ooh, riverboat's a fun idea. I didn't consider that. Riverboats could have probably done it.
That would have been a very good way to go, because you would have been able to get around a lot of stuff.
Before I'm starting my turn.
Also true, could have looted the trade post to get that bag as well.
I did think about that. I was wondering if maybe there was a grandiose play that involved
Let me
looting the
see.
trade post. I was trying to think about that.
I'm meeting with you, Vagabond.
I'm sure there was.
You're
There's a couple
doing
things
me
I'm sure you could
again.
have done.
Yeah, I mean, I know you have a T, so I'm kind of fishing for it.
Why?
Because, yeah,
Swap meeting
No,
the
maybe I-
vagabond to try to get the T.
and pull it off here. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, should I just...
T, interesting.
Yeah, just do it for me.
T would be 2
And then I
points,
take-
2
No,
points.
not that one. I will.
2.
That one.
Still not seeing it.
Not the T. Damn it.
Not the T.
Not the T. It's not the...
I think even with the T, it wouldn't have.
Yeah, you still need this. I mean, there's
Ah.
there's some rape mobs
That
on the
would have been,
board,
that would have been great.
but yeah, that's just
Well-
not gonna happen.
You can have that back.
We don't have enough of an otter ball. We don't have enough actions. We don't have a good enough hand.
Let me think.
I think we're just a little shy.
A little shy of places.
Okay.
With the T, it was 29.
The
That's true.
trade post.
Because you trade post where you're at, you move, you trade post.
No, we don't have
no,
any
new
bunnies.
Trade post. Never mind.
We have 2 mouse and a
Okay,
fox.
so you move, you trade post. You move, you trade post. You could trade post the lizards for the mouse.
Do it here, do it here, do it here. Yeah. But that takes 2 moves.
Yeah.
No, that takes 2. Yeah, I mean that doesn't leave you enough to craft and stuff.
Yeah, there's.
Yeah, I don't see it. I don't even see the 29 Granite Tap because you don't have the right locations, the right funds to pull it off.
Each.
Yes. Craft more cards. Give lizard more cards. Clearly, that's the way to
I will
go.
definitely
Okay, crafting the hammer. You can craft the hammer and craft the boot. And craft the crossbow. Just craft all of them.
I think I'm getting too.
Give all the just all the cards.
Yeah, crossbow's still there.
Just give lizards all of the cards and make me happy.
Okay, in fairness, I could see a world where Lizard wins if we give them a ton of cards.
They're already at 5. They'd be at 8.
Can I get
Could happen.
more than that? I don't think so.
Because like I said, I can easily see, if it stays mouse,
Well,
I easily see 6 points, and that just needs 2 points to win.
Yeah, just like a 2-point craft or something.
No, not even a 2-point craft. They would just need 3, if they have 3 bunny cards in hand, a mouse card. They have to have the T. Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah,
That'd be a craft, wouldn't it?
Yeah, no, that was already initially in my thing. Ew. I'm too excited.
I will search the discard pile if you don't mind. I know it's taken. Oh, the 1 T is in the discard pile.
Okay, 1 T in the discard pile, 1 T in the vagabond hand, 1 T unknown.
What's up?
Just staring at you. Can't make the list say my Guerric box.
Well, I guess I'm just fishing because otherwise I won't be able to.
I mean, I would craft what you can first, but that's just me.
Yeah.
Vet Phalanx, the only one getting eliminated is Steve Owen, the poor vagabond.
Yeah, this was a win heavy.
I'm drawing a card. Yeah, there's no cards left.
Oh, nope, not helpful.
Yeah, it's not helpful.
Catch you later, Erzad. I think you probably know who wins.
But I'll let you know if it's different.
So I will put down.
Yeah, Granite Tap. Always draw unless you have some way, unless you have some reason that you need to draw after.
Yeah, I just definitely lost. Would have. That was stupid. That's just stupid of me. Okay, I will craft the anvil.
Okay.
I will draw 1 card.
Look at that whole little, like, story arc there. Started with the anvil, Vagabond bought it, Vagabond lost the ability to craft it, Vagabond gave it back to Riverfolk, and finally, Riverfolk crafted it on their final turn.
And be much happier if Riverfolk swap meted it and then try to sell it back to him.
Craft. Craft. The crossbow.
Otters can only craft for 4. The coins don't exist.
That's no hammer, it's a boomerang. That's a good one.
Okay, you craft the boot, not the crossbow then.
Yeah.
Okay.
For 1 point.
Oh. We are not staying
And
in.
then
Oh, yes, we can
we'll-
get the sword. Well, then we'd have to build in Fox, but we can do it.
Commit this.
Lizards are drawing their cards, Gooey Kablooey. I've heard him talking about it every time.
Yeah.
Over here. And then trade post, right?
So, I mean, there's a world where Lizard pulls this off. It's a long shot.
Oh, absolutely.
But with the right RNG...
I would appreciate a couple of my...
Yeah, you're gonna take them. You're gonna get them back. I'm putting down a trade post.
Actually, there's a little less RNG if they don't build the crossbow and it stays in Fox because he can just buy that in. And if he can put down enough gardens, he can craft it.
Didn't we need 2 points after gardens?
And this guy goes back
1,
to
2, 3,
supplier.
4, 5, 6. Yeah, we need 2 points from craft. Oh yeah, we've got Master Engravers, right?
So the items all count for 1 more. So that crossbow's a 2-pointer, and the sword could be a 3-pointer if he has it.
Two guys.
I don't see it happening though. We have nobody in supply. Only 2 that we can give back. There's no way that cards are going to be at 2.
No, you put one of them on the board.
Oh, right.
And then you left the other one in your commitment.
Oh,
I
really?
see.
You have to
I
move
see.
this one guy. Yeah.
Yeah. If I don't, okay, sorry. These value with us there.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
For trade post and putting it down.
In the corner. Wrong corner. There, that's the right corner.
Over here.
Lizards have a crossbow from Vagabond.
And
You don't need to buy it.
yeah.
Really?
Good point, Granite Tap.
You're
That's
right.
the card that fell off the table.
Right, the card that we shouldn't know.
Yeah.
This is
I still have hope.
We have we have one acolyte,
Did I score my point?
but we're going to a
Yeah,
non-hated.
we're going to non-hated, so
something.
unfortunately we cannot crusade as much as I would love to.
1, 2, 3,
Very
4, 5,
bad,
6, 7.
actually.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sad.
Good.
I'm gonna try my best, but I think you have.
Because we would need.
Show me your entire hand and let me do it for you. I got this.
Yeah, it's tense. It's very tense.
We would need exactly the right cards.
Yeah, I know.
Actually, Lost City means it's a lot easier. We need a mouse, a bunny. Oh no, we don't have bunny gardens. We don't have bunny gardens.
Nope.
No, we have to build. Yeah, we need more cards.
Why would you have to build in bunny?
to score? Because we need to score all three.
Do you?
Cannot do any conspiracies, so I'm not
Unless-
doing conspiracies.
I say build three fox gardens, score that, and then craft a sword and a crossbow.
3 fox gardens.
Yeah, the wallet. I mean, the wallet has
Yeah.
wallet.
You just need 4 fox cards.
You
Totally
won't
doable.
make it.
And the sword, and in addition to the crossbow.
Wizard has a lot of cards.
Show me your hand.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see when we see the hand. We'll see when we see the hand.
Otherwise, of course, the wallet. has
Because
it.
the sword is 3 points. and
Yeah,
the crossbow
sword is 3,
2,
crossbow's
so it's 5
2.
points.
Starts and I raise that
So let's
trade
pretend that
post.
that's assumed.
Yeah.
So that puts us at 27.
I mean,
so
you
only
would have
two-
done it
only two
anyway
scores.
on
Or,
another
you know,
way, so-
kill something. I don't know. Well, we can't kill something, but my dreams.
I think I'm too shy.
The problem is we can't build in Fox right now, so we have to also recruit up in Fox.
That's true. Bye, Mercs.
Could buy Mercs. Mercs is at 2. We didn't bump up prices.
Yeah, buy Mercs, just build it there.
Buy Mercs. Build gardens.
You still need 4. You still need 4 foxes. It's
And the
so
right
tough.
crafts.
Well, actually, you only need 3 foxes and a bird because we have. Oh wait, no, we don't have the dominance card. Never mind. I'm a liar.
Yeah, I think I am too shy.
Can I see it?
So I
Show me your
will
hand.
place 2 bunny gardens.
Okay,
We're off to a bad start.
we're off to a bad start.
Oh, it feels so dirty. If Isao stole the win from Honsou here.
It wouldn't for me though. Like this whole game feels a little dirty, but that's okay.
Score.
This is looking really bad for lizards.
2.
2 points. Honestly, I would have liked to see the Mercs buy just for even 1 lizard or 1 fox garden just to craft the crossbow.
I will score mouse for 2.
If you had 3, wait, how many cards do you have left in hand?
3.
Oh yeah, and we know one of them isn't a fox, unfortunately. So yeah, definitely not possible.
Sure, I will recruit 1. And unfortunately, with the
last
foxes, there's nothing I can really do.
Can I see what the last 2 cards are, please?
I don't think.
You can recruit into that bottom fox and put a garden down to craft that crossbow at the very least to get you 28.
Well, I'll just recruit and place a garden.
Thank you.
Only 2 foxes. Magical Christmas land, this is not.
Okay. I'm returning cards.
See, should have crafted that bag earlier or whatever I said that. Or that
And
boot or
I'm
whatever it was. Pretend like
crafting
I'm
with
right.
the...
Worst timeline confirmed.
I have one fox garden. So I'm crafting a crossbow for 2.
So, fun fact,
Master Engravers
between
is such a
rounds
card.
5 and 6.
Yeah, I should have saboteured one of his 2 cards.
My soul cries, my wallet breathes a sigh of relief.
So, got rid of one of those.
Between rounds 6 and 7, lizards were not able to score. Had they been able to, they would have won.
Well,
It's been a...
No, I mean, if things were just a little more efficient for lizards or for otters, like they both were in reach. We built a garden down here. Granite tap.
I can
And it was the fox his disliked suit.
Okay.
refresh all my items. Well, since I got a few more. Where am I?
In the corner.
Top left.
You like this? I will aid you twice.
Yeah, Katara, I know.
So
Mistakes were made.
push cards.
Gooey Kablooey, he could have bought mercs, but that's it. He only had 2 warriors in supply.
Yeah, he would have needed one more
The
fox card.
anvil.
yeah, technically you can
For
get
2 items.
1 item per 8, so...
Yeah.
But you
Yeah, I'm just getting the anvil.
You're not gonna grab the bag too?
Okay. You can get another item.
Got them. We got a bag. Got a boot.
Well, it's only 1 per aid, isn't it?
And you just ate it twice.
You ate it twice.
So I've aided twice, so you're up, and I get another 2 points.
And you should exhaust 2 items.
You can get
Yeah.
2 items.
Yes, I will. So I will.
We didn't take a second item.
We're not going to. That's okay.
Exhaust.
Choose not to take it.
Oops.
I don't know if it's possible, but we're gonna choose it.
Sword and a torch.
Someone was saying yesterday it was possible to choose not to. I don't remember if that's true or not.
Well, it's time for Guerric to read the
I'll
rules of Root to you.
exhaust my
I'm not going to read them out. I'm just checking.
hammer to craft
Does say May.
root tea.
Okay.
Does say May.
I get a card.
I'll give you 2 points.
You
That's a
took
sword.
The sword.
Oh, sorry.
That's a pointy teapot.
That is a very pointy teapot. I think it's lethal.
Imagine pouring tea from that. You just got like a sword angled over the table. Like,
Ah! I mean, I guess tea could be lethal too. Just as lethal as a sword, depending on what's in
So
it.
that's another 2 points. Oh, did you give me those?
Yeah.
have you ever seen those ancient like trick teapots where it's like it's got holes on the back and it's got multiple chambers inside, and depending on which holes you hold, you cover, it'll pour from a different chamber. So you were able to pour tea for yourself and poison for your enemy from the same teapot.
That's terrifying. I love it.
It's really cool if you ever look it up.
Probably should pour the good tea first, though, because if you pour the poison tea, it's probably locked in the spout.
No. The spout is like split.
Oh, really? Even
Yeah.
this... Oh, that's so cool.
As I recall, the 3 configurations are like, chamber 1, chamber 2 mixture, if you wanted any of those combinations.
I'm gonna give me that teapot.
Why? What are you telling me?
That sounds cool.
That failings? Don't worry about it.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to attack you now.
Everything's on the up and up here.
If I suddenly disappear, you know what happened.
Yeah, who did you attacking?
I think that was the like official explanation for it. One was for tea, one was for coffee.
Well, I could see you doing 2 different types of teas and
Yeah.
then mixing the flavors together too, which would be kind of interesting to see like what combinations could work.
Yeah.
It would
Is
be
why I
making
want one,
if I
yes.
did, it would...
Poison tea
I,
emote.
honestly, I think
What is that? Just that emote, but like colored green with little bubbles above it.
Isn't that like a modify option?
I missed if we were battling lizards or otters.
I believe we're battling otters.
So I damage 1 item.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah, it's really cool, Katara, isn't it?
one of my swords.
And then you
I'm not
get,
paying attention at all.
2 points, 1 for the trade post and 1 point for me because we
I don't get a point for you, but I get 2 points for the trade post because you turned hostile.
yeah.
Also desperate infamy.
The hostile points the first time you do it. You have to
Uh,
make them hostile.
yeah.
And
The hostile doesn't work because of the one warrior, but then the trade post
He
does
gets-
kick in.
We become hostile with the first with the warrior he removes, and then he gets infamy for the trade post.
I don't think so, but it doesn't matter. I'll leave it alone.
I mean, yeah, we could ask Guerric, but I'm very sure.
I'm reasonably sure too. It's a bit weird.
It is a bit weird.
It is a bit weird.
But
And sadly, I can't.
Yeah, Guerric, that's what Honsou decided. He was like, I'm not going to fight it. I'm just going to give him the point. It's not going to matter.
At the end.
Yeah.
It is closer than I anticipated
So
at the
I'll
end.
take
I
2
appreciate
cards.
that. That's
Infamy's still good. When
Infamy's
you've got
so good.
factions like
And,
Riverfolk and
The
Warlord,
game is yours.
you know, doing 1 token with 1 warrior, that's pretty much perfect for
Destroy
Harrier.
this trade post. I get 1 point and I win.
And win on raise.
Good game.
That's a fun way to do it. Very well played by Honsou. Very well played.
That was so much closer than I thought it was going to be. When I started,
That's
the game, I had
item
both
boys.
those
See, 2 or 3.
in my hand. I thought I was going to be able to get 2 items and
There is your money, you filthy degenerates.
Yeah.
very good game. That was definitely crazy.
Now you learned the lesson.
Payout of 3.07 coins for every 1.
Yeah, Warlord is
this one's
189k channel points awarded to 14 people.
Take my money.
All right, let's wrap it up.
All right.
Good game, everyone. Great victory, Honsou. Thanks so much, everyone. That was great.
Thank you for hosting.
Thank you for playing. Let's see. By my records, Steve Owen, you were the only one coming into this with a loss. It has been a pleasure having you in the tournament. Thank you for playing, but unfortunately, you will not be advancing to round 3.
That's fine, Guerric. Thank you.
Outis, Honsou, and Isao, we will be seeing you in round 3. And everyone watching, we will see you tonight for our next game at 6 o'clock Eastern Time. Thank you so much. Catch you later.
And guys, thank you all for the game.